What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I, of course, am one of your hosts around here, Sean the Right Way. And joining me, as always, hailing from the dark side, we've got the one and only, the legend, Brent from Brent's Bricks.
Most impressive.
Shit. And back once again, representing the new Major League Baseball world champion.
That's right.
Los Angeles Dodgers. Give it up for the creator, Cody, a.k.a. Stud Leg. Yeah. Tonight, we're going to talk freak show sets. You saw some in the thumb. We hope you guys contribute. There's some weird stuff going on. All that and much, much more because we are a couple of brickheads.
Yeah.
Whoa. 1, 2, and go. It is a couple of brickheads coming to you live. Live as live gets. October 31st, Halloween night. All of us dads, all of us back from a run. Some of you out in the Girth Gang are dads as well. Or kids at heart, doesn't matter. I'm going to open it up. Brent, how was your Halloween? You got two young ones.
Go to Cody first. I got to take this mask off.
Okay.
Can you hear me? There's no way I would do the whole show like this, but
I mean, I'm down, but Lake, how was Halloween, dude?
No, it was good. We had a little bit of precipitation last night, but it dried up enough throughout the day here to not be too terrible. There goes the cam. But no, it was great. I mean, my kids are real little, so it's always kind of a slog getting them around the block more than twice. But no, we did it. It was great.
They cutely walk up to houses, knock, get the candy. Did they become like flat out candy obsessed, leave no prisoners, understanding the game?
They definitely did. I mean, we had a good probably hour and a half of them running up and down those entryways there.
Yeah.
And they ate way too much candy, and I know that it's going to be probably a pretty horrible couple of weeks here of them wanting to finish those bags off.
Yeah, crashing the candy. I don't know. For some reason, I don't know how we pulled it off, but like they know that even though they've got 9,000 pieces, it's going to be rationed hard, you know? So Brent's unmasked now. Brent, how was your Halloween? Henry, have fun? What happened out there? Did they get it? Did they understanding what's happening? Oh, shit.
There goes the mic.
Audio.
Uh-oh.
Do we have to play it?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
No.
Do it.
All right. Nope. You're like unplugged. It's like it's nothing. It's not bad. It's nothing.
We cannot hear you.
No audio. What the? All right. Brent's going to work that out. If someone wants a request, you know what, we could do that. But yeah, no, mine was cute. I was telling Lake off air, we live in a really good neighborhood, and it looks the part, right? We're all kids at heart. We've scoped it out. We're like, it's going to be a good area. But last year was a dud, and so we took a chance and went to family friend's neighborhood. And man, wall to wall, right by an elementary, like not the low end, not the high end houses, good middle of the road, small lot lines so you can capture a lot of candy quickly. Mm-hmm. They went nuts. Did what they could. So
yeah, you got to find a good neighborhood where the olds live. You get too many young people, everyone leaves for the night.
The full size.
Yeah,
full size. Brent,
are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
We're great. Perfect.
Because I wasn't seeing usually if I'm having connection issues. Like I wasn't like it wasn't my visual wasn't lagging. Anyways, trick or treat was good. I live in a good area for it.
Right,
so
your
don't-
song was requested, by the way.
That's fine, appropriate. The laptop is currently sent off to go get fixed, and I won't be streaming from a phone. But no, trick or treating was good. We live in a good area for it, so you know, we don't have to like drive somewhere and find somewhere to do that or whatever. But it's crazy because we've been having like really nice weather in Ohio to where it's like it almost doesn't even feel like fall yet. And we had great weather all week, and then I feel like somehow for the last like 3 years, like it just. I think you said, Stud, like in your area there was rain. Like
Yeah, we got it last night.
Yeah, we got rain during trick or treat today, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, like we had all this good weather all this time. Then, of course, we had to get some rain, but no, it was good. Henry was Mario. Lana was Peach. Henry, because of he doesn't really eat candy. He's kind of on a specific diet.
Yeah.
So he just literally stayed on his. He has like this trike that we can like steer from the back, and he loves riding that thing around. So he literally just stayed on that the whole time while Lana and one of her friends and came with us. And yeah, mine and Jennifer's like friend group, like they all like we all know each other, and we all have kids that are the same age. So like, you know, when all our kids hang out, we're all hanging out too. So it's, you know, shout out to everybody that came out for trick or treating. Yeah, we always usually have a pretty good time with that. Halloween peaked in 2016, Tyler said. Yeah, Halloween peaked before the new Michael Myers Halloween movies came out. Those are garbage.
He's saying it peaked when he was 12 years old. I think that's what he's actually saying.
Yeah.
Also, just want to. Oh man, I missed it. I was gonna say peak during Force Awakens, but it was just after. So
see, that's
Brent, the sequel thing is coming hard.
Listen, hey, let me stop you right there.
All right,
I was
spewing that here. He's spewing that on Brick Adjuster's stream. Come on, come on.
Listen, I was
going worldwide.
I was doing some replay gang for last week, and I saw Sean trying to bring that point up again, just because we were showing some Kylo Ren love. But dude, like, I don't know. I know Sean's always like, I can't wait in 15 years when the prequel or when the sequels are hyped like the prequels are now.
15 years.
I can't wait for that time too, when people will look back and be like, yeah, wow, Force Awakens is okay. Other two movies are shit. Kylo Ren's cool. That's it. To Cody's point, he was talking about how no one's going to be on Whatnot in 15 years overpaying for a DJ or a Rose Tico or a Finn or a Rey or a Poe. Like, name any other cool minifigs. Like, maybe the Knights of Ren. But even the Knights of Ren, they were disappointing because they had no fucking screen time. People on Whatnot in 15 years might be paying a little more for, like, maybe the Phasmas, maybe the Kylos, but, like, no, man, there's not going to be.
All I know is I saw one Rey tonight, and I saw like 10 Mandos, like 3 Ahsokas. I had to go on my phone, and I had to see Ryan dressed up as Ahsoka. That was horrible. But one true sequel character is what I saw tonight.
He's driving right now. I'm like, dude, are you still wearing that mess? Can you come on?
So I didn't see it. What was he?
Dude, it's something else, man.
Cody, can you send me the pic? I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
I gotta see that.
Or what? Or did someone? Where was
it?
No,
you gotta watch the video because
Ryan M&R Productions was dressed up as
Ahsoka. You will not believe this, when you see this. Yeah, I'm getting it here for you,
Cody. I'll pull it.
Bro, I gotta see that.
It's a wild ride.
Cooper had it on the Discord in like 0.1 seconds after that was posted.
Everyone's mad about episode 9. Kylo and Phasma will be the only $40 figs, if not remade.
All right, here we go.
And by the way, not screen time figs, man. That's every fig in the original trilogy and prequels, man. Like, who has a lot of face time? It's all
but it boils down to FaceTime and how garbage the character was too. We probably saw DJ more than we saw Boba Fett in the OT, but DJ is a shit character.
I don't know the answer
just
to
like
that.
Rose.
I know. I'm saying, all right, Grievous versus DJ. Like,
Grievous all fucking day.
That's where but
what did you even just? Why are those? You don't even put those two in the name sentence.
What the fuck is DJ even?
What did you just say? Hold
on. I'm talking about screen time, boys.
Sure. Because I brought up
including Clone Wars animated series. How long was? My point is, not a lot. I mean, Luke had how many minutes? Somebody had it. How many minutes did he have in the, I guess, first two, because they decided to destroy him?
Yeah, but screen time doesn't always boil down to how dope the character is. Darth Maul barely has screen time.
I get it.
Dope character.
Vader
I would rather have
7 minutes, 13 minutes in the whole OT, and he's the dopest villain ever.
Michael Myers only kills like 3 people, maybe not 3, maybe like 5 or 6 people in the first movie, because it's sometimes okay. I would rather have 3 minutes of a character, like 3 minutes total screen time of a character doing dope things, being a cool character, than 20 minutes of a bland, boring, who gives a shit character. That's just my opinion.
I'm with it. Huge shout out to Macro. Happy Halloween. Kids finally home. Got over 160 here. We talking candies? What are we doing?
160 pieces of candy.
He did a piece count.
Yeah. We're doing piece counts on candy hauls now. I like that.
Do that. I might have to dump my stash. Yeah.
I know. I can't wait to just go through Lana's candy and take out all the Snickers and candy that I want.
Dad tax.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon. Ryan went all out.
Qui-Gon
jeans. The balls it took. Who was here? Oh, you got, it was I actually saw the Ahsoka thing on Figonomics this week after the show. So I was like, wait, I thought everybody saw that, but yeah, it was wild. You sent it to me, Cody?
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, you ready for this? Let's see. This is, I mean,
I gotta see this.
All right, you ready?
Yep, so ready.
Here's M&R Ahsoka.
Oh, it doesn't even look real.
It looks like he has no eyebrows.
Is that dude painted too? It is.
What on earth?
Yeah.
What made him want to go with Ahsoka over every other character?
We need Brent's face for this. Yeah. Let's get Brent's reactions.
Bro, that's
I didn't watch it yet, but I think because it was supposed to be the 332nd episode, and that's her battalion, I think that was the reasoning.
Dude,
Cooper can fact
332nd episode of what?
Of Ask M&R.
Yeah,
I thought he was doing this on a Whatnot stream.
No, that's right.
Oh,
I know the reason, but like,
I thought he was just on a Whatnot looking like that. He did a whole episode. Oh my god, dude!
And that's not the thumbnail. The thumbnail is him as a 332nd trooper.
Oh,
so
my
like you
god.
don't see it when until you click into the video. Yeah, he took like 3 weeks off, so he
paused and contemplated life for 5 minutes.
Bro, that is amazing.
It's a stream to watch. Does he do the whole video in that thing?
Yeah, I skimmed through it and he's in it the whole time.
Oh man,
dude!
I thought he said I'm sorry, I'm conflating like what's happened with what he said. I'm not trying to just behind the scenes, but like he was like, I thought about doing it and it just didn't work out. And I was like, all right.
I'm just happy that he's come to a point where he has the balls to do that.
He doesn't care. Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is he's at the point where he doesn't care.
No, I agree with you.
I think it's great for him.
So
I
don't even, it's hilarious, but it's also like,
it's super weird, but it's hilarious.
So it's just Sean like showing that through his phone on screen. I kind of wish I would have just clicked on that video today and watched it and saw it for myself and been like, what the heck?
Like, how long would you have been distracted for?
Dude, oh my god. Wow. Okay, I kind of hate that I was spoiled of that, but honestly,
we had a guest and he backed out. Hold on, we got to see what's going on.
We had a mystery guest?
Yeah, he's coming back. All right. Let's get into some supers, and then we'll do Girth Gang. Oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do those, very special guest. It is Ryan as a no, I'm kidding. We got
if Ryan as Ahsoka popped up on the screen right now, I would lose it.
I tried to book that.
I would absolutely lose it, bro.
Dubs in the chat. Happy Tyler Ween. Tyler, how you doing, bud?
Going pretty good.
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Tyler, if you would have come back today as your first video back as like the shittiest Ahsoka cosplay ever, that would have been so funny.
Yeah, dude, I even commented on Ryan's video. I said, I mean, that right there was probably not even in the top 1,000 guesses that I had for what he would have been. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, I don't think that was on
a solid
anybody's...
20 things that he could have maybe, but like that I would have thought of maybe he would do, but that was not even top 1,000.
I thought he was going to be a helmet hole.
You guys know I have t-shirts in my mind. I'm like, M&R Ahsoka, you know, like this. But
M&R Tano, Ryan Tano.
That was a move. He did lipstick the whole nine, right? I mean, it looked...
Dude, so like... Yeah, like talk about not having that on your M&R Productions bingo card for this year. Like, wow.
I don't hate it because it's weird. You guys know I like wacky.
No, I like, and I do too. But I think to me, it's not, the shock value isn't as much like, I can't believe that it looks like that. To me, it's like, I just can't believe that he did. I think that's where him making the decision, and because I feel like somebody would bring him that idea, and my expectation of an M&R reaction to that would be like, yeah, good luck, I'm not doing that. You can do it.
Or he'd say that'd be so funny, and then he'd never do it.
Or something like that. Yeah, he would either say it's funny and never do it, or he could be like, yeah, no thanks, you can do it though. You know what I mean? Like, my reaction is that he would brush that idea off so quick. Like,
that's
just knowing him.
I have pitched him, and Tyler, you've been on the phone. Brent, you've been around. All of you boys have been around. I've pitched him much less weirder stuff, and he's brushed it off. Yeah. I've pitched him sensible things. You know, he's like, I don't think so. So I want to know how that one slipped through. Like, again, I don't disagree with it, but
see, I would have thought he would have done like a Thrawn. You know what I mean, and just gone blue and then done like a Thrawn outfit. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, Thrawn would have been really cool. He's kind of got the head shape for it.
All right,
he kind of could be a Thrawn.
Here's a spoiler for the whole crew. Not tomorrow, but Saturday, I'll be in Greenville, South Carolina, at the Brick Convention. I will be hanging out with Ryan right there live. He's going to be an hour and a half from me. Got the all clear. You know, it was a little bit dubious. We're still setting up the house, setting up the room, but yeah, I'll be with Ryan this Saturday, so we'll get an exclusive interview about that. I'll have him sign a Ahsoka figure. That'll be good.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll be down there. That'll be cool. So anyone in the Girth Gang that's hearing this, if you're in and around the Greenville area,
I'm gonna see how far of a drive it is. Let's see.
Yeah, go check out. From you,
South or North Carolina?
Greenville, South.
I'm gonna guess it's 12 hours for you, Tyler.
Nah.
11 hours.
Yeah,
it's close.
If it was 5 or under, I'd do it.
But we'll be there. Yeah, we'll be there Saturday, 10 to 1. So bring in the fam too. It's gonna be fun. You know, I don't usually get to bring them to the convention and that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go check it out. Go say hi to Ryan. Take a lap, see if we can find any heaters on a dealio, and then that's it.
Speaking of heaters on a dealio, it's kind of funny because this is becoming like a quick little like 2-minute segment since I've not been able to like be here for the full episodes. But to hit my little weekly pickups real quick, you know, it's just one thing.
Oh,
arriving very quickly. I posted in the Discord, I think. But most of you have seen it. But there it is, folks. It's heavy. This is a heavy box. I feel like if Lego made this, they would put it in a bigger box to like make it look like you're getting more. But this thing is 1,664. It's 12.
Dude.
And they go 12.
That'd be
plus.
A big girl, right, Tyler? For 1,600.
They go 12 plus with their black box art. You know what I mean? Like it still looks mature, like an 18 plus style, but they're honest with you on the.
I'm gonna say it is the same size, if not.
Oh yeah, sure. I think those boxes are the same size. Yeah, I think this Charizard is a little bigger.
This is what I like about this though is I can already tell.
Ranky.
This is like a Lego Ideas style box though, how it like opens like this.
Yeah.
So I do love that. Got the nice Pikachu artwork on the side too. That's cool. And this thing moves, guys. So like it has a crank on the side and he actually moves like the wings. Like I'm really excited to get into that. And this, for those of you that didn't know last week, this was Tyler's birthday present to me, and it arrived here like quicker than it would have if I would have bought the thing somewhere. So that's amazing. Yeah, shout out to UPS for the quick shipping. The heck yeah, dude.
Now, Brent, have you built a mega set in your life before?
No, I just have this little $20 Charizard back there, so I have never built a mega set. So it's gonna be an experience.
Look, I'm a Lego fan, man, but like
pressure, Tyler. Yeah, can you apply some pressure? I mean, it was a nice gift, but let's pressure him to build this.
I'm gonna build it.
Well, yeah, no, that was one of the stipulations. Yeah. But like Brent, 100% transparency, man. You will be surprised with how like solid mega construct.
I guarantee you it's gonna be awesome because honestly, like. I remember having Mega Block like pieces being mixed into my bulk as a kid, and I hated them because they were really low quality. But that's 20 years ago.
Yeah, garbage quality, man.
I guarantee you now, Mega has made enough money with the Pokemon license and everything. They're competing with Lego for a reason. I'm super excited to get into this. And yeah, like and obviously like Jennifer and like some other people that know me are kind of shocked. They're like, oh, I figured you would hate something that would be mega, and it's like, yeah, but like
they just don't make it.
But they have Pokemon.
They have listen, like there's two things that I loved as a kid and that I had a really long dark age from, and I came back to, and it's Lego and Pokemon. Like that's just that. Like Star Wars, I still remained like pretty casual, and like I would play like Battlefront and stuff. Like I never went into a complete dark age from like Star Wars and like nerdy movies and like the material, but most certainly, yeah, like I went into a long Lego dark age and I went into a long Pokemon dark age. But yeah, that's just that's the leg up that Mega has. So, and they're smart for holding on to that. They're really smart. I bet, dude, I would not be surprised. And I'll stop rambling on about Mega after this, I promise. But I would not be surprised if Lego has maybe offered Mega like a lot of money to try to buy Pokemon, and they've turned it down because I think Mega knows it. That would be like Lego Star Wars letting somebody else. That would be like Lego letting somebody else make Lego Star Wars and not them. Like Pokemon has to be a huge part of their income. Has to be a massive part.
I don't want Lego to do Pokemon. I've said this for years. I do not want. If Lego bought Pokemon, it would ruin the Mega Constructs, dude. Every single build, Brent, every set, there's 30.
I want the Pokédex.
Dude, there's 30 new molds, bro. Like Mega Constructs is out of this world with new.
I want the Pokédex because it even has like it's like $30 and it has like it's like to scale with what it is. It's got like a light brick and it's pretty sweet. Anyways, enough about Mega. Tyler did include.
No, it's all good, man. I'm glad you're excited, and huge shout out to Tyler. I mean, dude,
honestly, it's the most unexpected like birthday gift. Like, not even any of my like friends from where I live have ever hit me with like a birthday gift that was unexpected and as big as that. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to all my homies that might be watching. I've had some homies.
Get you a beer.
I've had some cool. They might give me a few beers or like shout out to Hudson, who usually watches this streams. Him and I usually exchange like Christmas gifts and shit, and he's definitely got me some stuff for my birthday before too.
Also, shout out to Jake, cool dude.
Yeah. Jake is another one of my friends that you three have met at Brick World. Jake is another one of my friends who's like a good homie that would.
I know that guy's dope, man. That guy's really. I mean, he's dope himself, and he's got a dope car, man. That guy's
he's really cool. Dope. I love his dude. Shout out to the 2024 Civic Sport, dude.
That car color is so good.
Great vehicle. Yeah. That space gray, dude. It's a good vehicle. And he put
all warm gray.
He works at a dealership, so he had him install like every the rain guards on the windows and all that. He got the exact like spoiler he wanted. Anyways,
no, Jake's the man. Yeah,
shout out to Jake. Jake's cool. He might be back at Brick Road again next year. Maybe.
He better be, man.
So, anyways, Tyler gave me a nice little stack, as Sean would say, of some gold stack of Lego Star Wars cards. And Sean, I think you're gonna like the lineup here. We got Han.
Beautiful.
We got Tubes.
Perfect.
And then we got R2. We got C-3PO. I like what Tyler did here. He put together a nice OT lineup
Well, see, those are all the boys here. So, Brent, what those actually are? Those are the Series 5 like promo cards.
Oh wow!
Come in. So yeah.
Also, you can't even pull these from a pack.
No, they're not from packs. They come with like a magazine thing from Europe or whatever.
Bro, hell yeah! Thank you, dude. I just I haven't ripped that much of Series 5. I was wondering why the back was purple, so that makes sense.
Oh yeah, maybe purple is promo, maybe.
Yeah, purple might be like how you can tell what a promo is. But yeah, dude, shout out, dude. Tyler throwing in the G-dub on the birthday gift, dude. Awesome, dude. Great
Cooper,
stuff.
If you want a pair, man, just actually, Cooper, just send me a DM, bro. I'll get you with the thing of 4, man. No problem.
Cooper's hurting for that split boba, Brent.
Dude, is he? I mean, I don't have the split boba. I just have. Oh no, I do.
Yeah, you got it.
Mark's like,
I have 2 Darth Vaders though.
Tyler stays so still. He looks like a scare gif. And then he starts talking. He's terrified.
Is this what you need in your life, Cooper?
Oof.
He missed out on 2 of them last week.
Them split golds, baby.
So
cool. I love them.
Well, I was gonna have Cooper just pay for shipping for the cards, but then I thought to myself, like, what kind of guy am I to ask for $4 damn from a friend? Like, because even again, Cooper knows this.
He lives in Alaska. It might be like $8.
I mean, it's still USA. I mean, from what I know, every time I ship to Alaska and Hawaii, it's still the same. Yeah. It's just the same price. But dude, Cooper, man, you know damn well, man, you're a dope guy, man. At Brickworld, dude, we have some good combos and everything.
Yeah. Cooper's a Brickworld legend.
You're worth $4, Cooper. Believe me.
Cooper's a Brickworld legend, bro. Even though he's only been he's only went for 1 year.
It's unbelievable. So, Mark is here. Cooper is here. Just a friendly reminder: if you haven't made plans, get to Brickworld Chicago. You absolutely have to. I know we hyped it. It's sold out. Blah blah blah. But there's still ways. There's still close buys. Tyler, you know the deal. You had to do a little close buy. For what, 1 night?
Just year? To be clear, it's not sold out like the convention, just the hotel.
Yeah. But even if you got to make it work, like a lot of our friends did the 2-minute walk, wasn't a big deal. And by the way, if you still want to get in the Rennie, best advice is just call, man. Just call and see if something opens up.
Yeah, Rennie's definitely quality of life. Obviously, that's the best to be there, but it's not worth. It's not worth skipping the show to stay, down the road.
Yeah. So with that being said, this all builds towards this. We're going to hit this quick vid, Brent, and then we'll get into Girth Gang, and then we'll get into some supers. But guys, today, first time ever. Brent, I don't think I told you. I just kind of did it middle of the day because I think I told you I lost the footage, Brent. I found the Brickworld Chicago 24 footy, dude. And so I
remember you thinking that you didn't have it because you thought.
And then I told you I did. Yeah, I think I told you I ended up finding it, right?
Yeah.
So I found it, and I was like, we got to do more for the channel members. And so uploaded this today, raw, unedited. Tyler, did you see this yet?
I don't think I did. What am I looking at?
Stick around for 1 second. But here is behind the scenes with ACOB, live from the hotel room in the Rennie. I forget what the hell I called it, but let me get it pulled up. And here's a snippet. I'm not going to show the whole thing because I want channel members to, still have a little exclusivity. But everything we just talked about is covered in this. Like, you saw this, right?
No.
Okay, here we go. Back in the room, and Brent,
oh shit,
volume good,
showing off a banger.
Bullshit, yeah, we see it. They're great. Okay, excuse me. Let's get to the real meat here. Thanks. We got is the volume okay? These away all throughout the week. All right. At Brickworld, they're the 501st specialists, Tyler? What are they called?
75345.
There they are. Boom. We're gonna be giving some of those away throughout the week, dude. It's crazy. So, first purchase of the show from Brent.
Oh, yeah.
Jurassic Giganosaurus. I forget how to say it.
Straight from my
Gigantosaurus. No, I think it's like Giganosaurus. I'm not sure. And then a Therizanosaurus. Whatever. It's awesome. He sold it to me for what he got it for. 50% off, 70
Yes,
bucks.
sir.
Good job. It sounds just like the show. That's why it's so funny. I mean, come on. When we tell you this, who we are. This is
anybody else?
Tyler, what's your hype levels right now? You've been very concerned about the hype.
I think I said Did I say 90 earlier?
Did you hit 90 yet?
I'm at 91. Yes. Now that I'm here, Tuesday's been a very nice warm up day, and I'm ready for the next 5.
You ready to get pumped full of like 90 beers? And Tyler, does it take you back, dude?
No, it does, right?
Yes.
Legendary week, man. Holy
I
shit.
saw this. I was just smiling ear to ear, and I'm like, we gotta straight up. Do you wish we were at a Pokemon convention instead? All right, so we'll skip ahead a little bit, but whatever their names are.
Oh, how do I see this though on my own time? Because I'm not a channel.
Well, my subscribers know.
You have the admin thing.
Probably do.
Oh, I can just get.
Okay,
yeah, let's go to.
I mean,
like,
we're gonna go grab some dinner
stuff.
with the boys, but hold on, let's look at this real quick. It's very important.
Look at Brett.
That's so great, dude.
Brett's really good at carrying. Like Tyler comes down.
That's what I do.
This line's my favorite right here.
There you go. And Tyler hates those the least, right?
Yep. That's my favorite one of the ones I hate.
All right, there you
go. So anyway, a little behind the scenes there, but I've got.
Episode 329. If you have a question or topic for next week's episode, leave it in the comment section below. I just might pick it. But yeah, this is the episode that was supposed to be episode 332. I skipped a few episodes on accident, and I was like, it's the Hollow.
Oh. Can we just leave this in the corner the whole thing?
Dude. Sean, you just got to start reacting to every video this guy uploads.
You really should. Dude,
I know,
Sean,
everybody says
Sean,
that.
you should do some reaction videos.
All right, go more behind the scenes. Lake and Tyler said just react to Ryan's stuff, positive, negative. I should just do it. It's
just do it, even just for the vlogs. It totally draws, man.
Sean, you could react to any.
I'm in some of the vlogs. It could be good. It would be funny. Oh my god. All right, let's
that's so ridiculous, dude.
What? I'm just gonna scrub. I'm gonna scrub. Ryan, don't copyright.
Just play it for a second.
I am. Look at him.
Here, which is better, the Fang Fighter versus
I see he's back to his
E-Wing versus Shin Hades Starfighter? I would love to see a full-on comparison. What I wanted to get to with this is that I don't think that Lego making some sets smaller is bad.
I can't believe he was able to do a video so serious.
Been out for.
Wait, I got to see the arm out.
Boomy says, "Why do you think Lego has not made a set from the Acolyte yet? I thought it might have been because of the poor reaction to the show, but Lego usually releases sets before the show's or movies air. Subline akin to MIDI scale, right? So you've got MIDI scale, but then the next adult." You know, who wouldn't pay for a picture with this? On a non-joking answer.
Oh my god, dude!
Eyebrows, man.
All right, that's in the chat for Ryan. It was a move. It was a move. I'm mixed.
I can do the thumbs up stuff. My phone must have updated.
It might be the funniest thing he's ever done. I'll give him that.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, like it's just shocking. Tyler, as someone who's been friends longer than any of us, what's your immediate reaction to that? Friends with
as you guys were kind of saying, like I am surprised with the amount of things that I feel like that I know, like we have pitched him, and like that he's even told us that other people have pitched him over the years, and the fact that this is actually something that made it through to finalization. I'm very surprised with that because. Although I mean, again, he's
some really sensible things,
Well, dude, he's a confident person, man. At the end of the day, like, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I kind of, honestly, retrospectively, I'm not totally surprised, but I guess I was just shocked to actually see it because, again, I was thinking 332nd, maybe Thrawn, maybe this, maybe that. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely in the top echelon of the funniest things of what he's done, and definitely the most surprising.
Yeah,
bro. That is the most insane shit.
All right. I'm still settled.
It's so like what
talking about it. It's interesting.
No, I'm with Flord. If you just see the image, like I thought it was just AI generated at first.
Yeah, you would think it's like not even real. Well, Tyler said it best earlier. He's like, out of the 1,000 things I could have thought of, he would have done. This would have been at the bottom or whatever.
It has caused Liam to get a loner. So, take that for all right. Oh man! All right, let's get into some supers, and then Brent will run down the Girth Gang. Dude,
that's so funny.
35 minutes, unbelievable, guys. If you're enjoying dubs, likes, I'm bad at asking for them, but let's get some likes going. Liam, congrats on 4K, boys. Yeah, guys, we just hit that huge milestone for us. Brent, if you want to comment, Brent, I feel like we've done it the right way. We've done it our way. We haven't no sellout stuff. We've grinded to this point.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to put ourselves over too much, but like
No, grinding for sure. Because like
I don't know what else to say. Like it's just not. We're not doing it like everyone else, and I'm fine with that.
Well, dude, even me, like I did like 4 giveaways on my own channel just to get to my first 1,000. And like, sure, we've done a few giveaways, but
2 or 3, yeah.
But they're not even hyped up. They're like live in chat giveaway types, and it's not. We've never hyped up like a.
That's what I mean. No,
when we hit 1,000 subs,
right,
we're gonna give away a UCS. Like we've never overhyped a giveaway. We've never like sure like we've done some shorts, but like not like an egregious amount of shorts to get to like
not
the subs that we
else.
have.
Nobody else is doing that.
Yeah, it's a solid 4K. The Girth Gang is super strong. Like a lot of those 4,000 subs are loyal and are tuning in and are watching and liking, leaving comments and all that good stuff. So I would rather have 4,000 subs that are loyal and actually watch our stuff than have
100 that watch the same amount,
or than have 10,000 and like 20% of them watch. Yeah, exactly.
Tyler, any comments? I mean, it's been a slow grind, but it's fun to see, I think.
Yeah, and even then, I mean, and you guys got a quick 10 like out of nowhere. Like you guys hit 4K, then it's like literally 10 hours later, you guys already were.
Oh, we had a 4.1 now.
It was. I'm full transparency. We uploaded Figonomics. I think 10 or 12 just off Figonomics. So
wow. Okay. So I mean, I'm in agreement on the fact of again, honestly, I think there's a way that you guys have played it right. I think again, like it was natural, slow growth, for about a year there, year and a half, or whatever, and then it led into kind of just branching off. You know what I mean? Branching off, just
bringing you and Ryan in and making friends and making fun shit.
I mean,
you wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun. I mean,
well, the thing is, I mean, and you guys had your, year of just starting and just again making connections. It was a slow connection thing, slow front thing, and the fact of like then a year later, it all branched off to more. You guys made another dozens and dozens of friends and connections and stuff, and it all just spiraled, like in a natural progression, and then, I think there's also too, like, I think there is like a certain cap at the end of the day that you guys have to kind of like have your expectations at, and I think you guys are like riding that wave, pretty well. I mean, I'm maybe not 100%.
No, it is. It is
pretty damn well.
We know it needs to happen, Tyler. You've said it. Everyone said it, and I'm gonna state it here, so I have to do it. We're gonna start, at the very least, making commentary videos, just general awareness on stuff, just riffing, hitting the camera, hit and go on some stuff to try to get next level. But I just want to say, and this is not a flex, it's not a brag, there are channels that are 100, 200, 300,000 subs, Tyler, and keep me honest here, man, that don't get the kind of response we do for our podcast or our live show that we get. They just don't, and I understand there's a cap and it's very niche and it's Lego and it's a lot of Lego Star Wars, obviously, but I'm just thrilled that, it's like us against the world kind of thing. And like, we're carving it out, and I'm happy with it. That said, like, I do understand that to bring even more people in, we got to like kind of expand the content range, and I'm dedicated to doing that. I told all of you guys as soon as I got back in my room, we could build this out. I can get settled. I haven't been settled for like a year. We're gonna really like try to bring even more people in so they can have fun too. I just think people are just unaware of what we're doing here, and it's like it's so fun. Like I don't know.
We'll see. And technically, even a more important thing, just beyond the sub count. I mean, the fact you guys have naturally greatly kept, and if not grown over time and maintained, and like now you guys are pretty much solidified. Knock on wood, of course. Like 100 to 150 live viewers. 2,000 like you guys have like solidified a viewer base that isn't like super low, super high. It's not like all over. It's not like people are tuning in. Like you have a couple thousand people a week that are genuinely just like the show for what it's worth, no matter really what the topic is. And of course, you have some of the ones that grab another K on top if it's a real important in the moment.
We do the quarterly State of Lego Star Wars go hard, but
but like I mean that's another. I mean beyond the sub count, you guys have actually maintained and grown as well over time, like a genuine, like sure, a loyal fan base you call them, but like hell, I mean everyone here is basically just they're all. I mean we all know each other at this point. You know what I mean? Sure, new people are welcome every single week, every day, whatever. But like, once you're here for a little while, I mean, we all know each other. We all got memories, you know, with each other. We all can talk with like everyone here. It's not, you know, they're not just like supporters. I mean, I'd almost consider everyone here a friend. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's so. And to build off of that,
that's the difference. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Brent.
I was just gonna say to build off of that, I would say, you know, we hate. I mean, Sean hates using the term like, you know, content and fans and all this and all that stuff, and it really does. Like when we meet you guys at conventions and stuff like that, like it's like hanging out with homies more so than like, oh, this is just like someone that watches our stuff. Like it's, I don't know, and it's also another thing too is like when you know go to some other person's live, and this can be in any neck of the woods on YouTube, this can be outside of the Lego space, just anybody else that does any kind of other stream, you can kind of tell just by reading the chat, seeing how the chat interacts with each other, seeing how whoever's streaming interacts with the chat. You can tell like if it's like a loyal fan base and not just like a bunch of random people in there kind of just like talking shit or whatever, like with the inside jokes and everybody kind of bounces off jokes.
I do feel bad about that, Brent. Like real quick,
because there's like a slight barrier to entry. Yeah, there's a slight barrier to, but it's like it's not very
hard. Yeah,
no, because like in some of the other streams that I'm thinking of in my head, like sure, like, you know, Cool Trainer Ryan's streams, like I've been watching his stuff for a while, so I get a lot of the jokes, but it, you know, it doesn't take that long to like watch a couple streams and then start to understand that stuff. Like if you're the new kid at school and you're hanging out with a new circle of friends and you don't understand some of the jokes at first, yeah, you're not going to know what the heck's going on, but you know, give it some time.
Yeah, it takes a couple of weeks to fit in at the lunch table.
Exactly. But no, I just huge shout out to the Girth Gang, man. Like it's awesome having, you know, having viewers and having a loyal chat that is, and I say it all the time, like we couldn't do this show without the Girth Gang. Like the comments that they leave, the opinions they have, the things they have to say about stuff,
the energy, dude,
just everything. Yeah. And like, so it just feels good when you go to a stream that has I hate saying fan base, viewers, whatever you want to say.
Friends, dude. I mean,
friends, the chat, viewers, fan base, whatever
way that people say it. You know, it's like,
yeah. But it's good to be in a stream, in a community that you can tell is like a good, solid, loyal, supportive, genuine community. And the Girth Gang is definitely one of those. And yeah, man, can't put a price on them.
No, you guys are 100% correct.
Yeah, Lake, I was going to ask you to go nuts on it.
No, the shout out Girth Gang, but also shout out you guys. Numbers are numbers, but I think the real thing that you guys have done over the past 3-4 years, whatever it's been now, you've really connected the creator to the consumer, I would say. I mean, you guys are in the ears and in the minds of pretty much any big name creator out there that, you know, people might be watching on a day-to-day basis, even at only 4,000 subs now. And you can pretty much, you know, reach out to any one of these guys and they at least, if they haven't talked to you one-on-one directly, they know someone who has, and it's just kind of a web that's been weaved, I feel like, between those that just, you know, sit on one side of the screen watching this stuff week to week, maybe in the comment sections, maybe not, and the people that are actually producing the content that's being watched.
Yeah. No. Well, it's just cool to see the growth of it, man, because I think back to like the early days and like my, you know, before we ever had Ryan on and shit, and like I remember like getting in Ryan's DMs, like leaving him the whole spiel, like,
dude, if you go back and watch the first stream you had him on, you're so giddy. You're so giddy, Brent.
Because Sean did his Sean things that he does and just brought him in out of nowhere. And there's so much story that because
I didn't know he was coming in. I had no idea.
But still, I didn't know he had the link.
It was JBS who did it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shout out to Josh.
Shout out JBS.
But the reason why like it was so much of a shocker to me that like he finally came on is because this was very, very early in our channel's life, dude. Like this is back when we had probably barely 100 subs. maybe a couple hundred. And I remember like reaching out to Ryan because he said in an Ask Him and R that he would hop on a podcast if he wanted, or he would hop on some podcasts or something if people wanted him to. So I remember messaging him, but I messaged him on I couldn't remember which Instagram I messaged him on, if I did it on mine or the ACOB one, but I messaged him on one of them, and I didn't see that he replied because he didn't reply for like 3 days. And so I wasn't checking as much. And then I saw that he replied, and a couple more days went by, and I was like, shit, like I didn't see that he replied. So I finally replied, and then he never messaged again. And then he got on some like podcast about coin collecting. And I remember being like, I was this close.
Yeah.
And like I didn't reply fast enough. I was so bent up.
It was like double eagles.
Yeah. I remember telling Sean, like, dude, I fumbled the freaking bag, dude. I can't believe it. Like I messed up so bad. Like I you know what I mean? And then like, but now it's like, you know, Ryan is like a text away from like just hopping on if he has time. You know what I mean? So that's so cool to see it go from that to this. And even with Tyler, even with, you know, Duck Bricks, anybody that's come on that's been on a couple times, Maddie's Minifigs, Fritz, I mean, any of the fellow creators out there that have become like friends of the channel. It's so cool to see like where we started and where we got to in terms of like being, you know, just connected with the community. It's awesome to see. And speaking of connected with the community, I know we kind of spiraled into this whole conversation based off of the last super chat, but that last super chat did want Droidica. I don't want them to not get their song for their $5 that they super chatted or whatever. Yeah, Droidica.
I don't have any choice but to play Droidica.
Yeah.
Be number one. We'll see.
Yeah. You can run even really fast. It won't matter when I roll up on your ass. I am metal. I've got my blasters. I'm a badass roly-poly robot disaster. Droidica, Trade Federation, pinball. Droidica, I make all the Jedi pay. Yeah, I keep rolling, bitch.
That was Droidica.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Sean. Nobody would ever make a super chat song about some random droid from the freaking sequels that no one even knows what the name was.
Where's the BB9 song?
Yeah, we ever gonna do a song about yeah, come on.
BB9, BB8.
No, BB9E.
I don't even think BB8 would ever get
what's the little green one?
Song.
What's the little green one from episode 9?
Oh, Dio.
Where's the Dio song?
Yeah, where's the Dio song?
All right, settle down. Brent, take it away.
Nimble Saucepan coming through with the $2. Congrats on 4K, and as always, sending love from the UK. We appreciate it so much, Nimble. Part of the UK boys, just y'all are out there. Can't wait to meet some of y'all next year. Brick World, and Nimble wants GWP, so I think we got to put that GWP deep
inside.
It's May the 4th. I want those Star Wars sets. I want more sets than Django has bets. Oh, please put a GWP deep inside of me. Oh, please put a GWP
deep inside of me. Oh, look at that. Me and Stud Lake with 2 different
G-dubs.
There you go.
That's a great G-dub, and so is this one right here.
Holy smokes.
Shout out to anybody that got this G-dub.
Yeah.
Steezy with the 5 gifted. Let's go.
Gifted memo.
Yo, Steezy. Steezy, what song do you want for that, bro? That deserves a song.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments.
Dude,
Yeah, can I say one quick thing and before the song for him?
Yes.
I was gonna just bring up just on the fact of like just friends and like meeting people and like you know the community here and everything. Like I will forever say this. I know I think I've mentioned this maybe once, maybe back closer to Brick World, but like Cooper is a prime example of like I don't know, man. Like the example or how I thought of him before Brick World was like I even told him this. Like just based off the blue Super Battle Droid profile picture, I'm like, all right, this might be a 14 or 15-year-old. It's kind of a
exactly.
random.
Dude, I told him that straight to his face too. I did the same thing.
Dude. Then I meet him at Brick World, and it's like, you know, first time seeing him too, like how he looks and everything, and you know he's not 14, and it's like, it turns out to be like, you know, by the end of it, like dope ass guy, really cool, apparently an encyclopedia about everything on the planet, and just like I would have never expected,
He's
man,
so
that
nonchalant
that I've seen in profile pictures over the last 2 years would turn out to be that cool of a guy.
Yeah, I was sitting next to him that first night at dinner, and by then I was like, so you're Cooper, like this is you actually, like, because I had no idea what I was walking into.
And I think
you're cool as hell, all right.
We always talk about setting the tabes around here, and interesting fun fact. We released Box of Boys a couple weeks before Brickworld, the music video, and I put a call out to the Girth Gang to send in clips of themselves doing stuff. You guys remember that? And Cooper did it, and you know, before then there was no reveal, and I think like even
people saw it, didn't know that it was Cooper.
Right? I think we went through the video and we're like, he's like, no, that's me. Because we're like, who is this again? And then we got to hang for the full week or whatever. So it's like it was all very bang bang bang. Cooper coming out of the claws, not like that, but you know,
you gotta pull him on here one week, whether it's
we got Cooper if you're down. Cooper, I don't know what the time
squeeze him in,
is, but we got to.
It'd be I don't know how the time.
But it's funny. I was just watching some. Oh wait, was that on my thing? No, I got nostalgic for Brickworld. That's why I was like, I got to pull that footage up, and that's why I uploaded the member video. And then I watched Ryan's thing, and like, I don't know, it just took me back, Tyler, when I don't know if, it was a vlog. It was a Ryan vlog of a Brickworld where he like comes down the elevator, bangs on our door. I think you were in there, Brent. You were definitely in there.
This is in one of Ryan's vlogs.
Yeah, where he had just won from like a whatnot stream.
Cooper was in the room too, right?
Yeah, Cooper was in the room. That's my point.
Yeah,
like,
he won the Droidicon.
Ryan bangs on the door and like signs this big long thing for him. Like I just feel like
it was just. I mean, dude, he won it live
time ever. Like that whole time. So
all he had to do was just walk. Like all he had to do was just elevate, you know, down one flight of stairs, bro, and come delivered in the hotel. That was dope.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Cooper is gonna sound off. This is gonna be awesome. We got to get him in. It's gonna be good.
Hey, at least you know you won't have to be looking at anything up during that. All you gotta ask is just, hey, Cooper, what's the number to this? What's that? What was the retail of this? What's how many rocks are in the Pyramid of Giza? Like that type of thing. Like, you know, he's gonna know everything.
Well, and he doesn't do it in a dickish way either. We're like,
he's very nonchalant.
I think that has 1,000 pieces. Like it's 1,100. He doesn't say it's 1,100. You idiot.
He's not an actually guy.
Yeah, actually, that's so funny. And actually, guy, that's hilarious. That's a great phrase. I'm gonna carry that one with me.
So, shout out to Cooper. All right, what are we doing here? Steezy.
Oh,
the 5, and then we get Papa Rex. Oh,
10 months for Papa Rex. Wants Brent's mic. That's pretty perfect. Did Steezy say?
Steezy wants Baru.
Okay.
All right, Steezy wants Baru. We'll do that, but you know, we have to do Brent's mic, and then we'll get into Baru. Let's see.
Remember that night when Brent's mic didn't work? Then he left us all like a bunch of effing jerks. He tried to get it working with 100 viewers lurking, killing loners left and right. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked. We're sorry that it did not work. Oh, Brent, your mic was jerked. We're sorry that it did not work. Brent, never leave us in the stream again.
Wow, Area. Oh, wait, no, that's because it's the wrong mic. Hold on.
It's underrated.
It is.
It's
Tyler,
funny because
evaluated your top 5. Can you run them down for us, please?
Spooky sets.
Well, we're gonna get into that eventually. You know that's not till the 1 hour mark, but what top 5 super songs? Go.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, I'll always say this. I think the top 2 I'll always say are Clarence and Annie. Like those are like just the clear 2, and then it's like the thing is, I think all the rest, I think those 2 are tied, and then it's almost like all the other ones are tied with each other too. Like I think Droideka might be able to squeeze into like a confident 3.
I think Droideka deserves to be a confident 3.
Yeah, and then
GWP like the people's champion, I think.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, one of these days, man, you're gonna have to send me an actual playlist of like all 15.
Well, the people want it. The viewers want it on a disc or like a playlist.
Yeah,
somewhere, at least,
I would get, because like at this point, like I don't know, I could probably only name 6 or 7, and I think there's more than that.
Here's GWP for Brick World. I'm just saying.
It's a great idea,
dude. Here's what I'll say:
a cassette tape.
No one will be able to play it.
That's all right.
Yeah, a CD they won't even. We'll have to figure that out.
Speaking of, well, everyone's got some kind of CD player in their car, at least. Well, I don't know. It would just be cool to have
thumb drive.
You can throw it in your.
Tyler, do you have a CD?
You can throw it in your computer and download it. Come on now, people can figure it out. But what I'll say while we're talking about the super chat songs and everything is that obviously I've been leaving around the hour mark lately because of work, but so I've been listening to every episode on Replay Gang, and I was cutting the grass. Oh, we got another Brent's mic. I was cutting the grass.
We'll loop it. Yeah.
It's just so funny because I'm like cutting the grass, listening, and then every time a super chat song comes on, I'm just like listening to it full blast in headphones, like the songs, like while cutting the grass. And like Droidica comes on, I'm just like out there fucking weed eating, cutting my grass, like vibing out to the super chat songs. It's just it's a nice surprise for like headphone listeners, because like when you're just listening to our podcast, like and not watching, and then a super chat song comes on, it's like, oh, spicy.
All right, Smoky Smokes, Baru, Brent's Mike, GWP. I mean, it's
Baru is a top pick for Baru is the OG. It's the first one we ever made. First one Sean ever made.
Amy's down. She could play cassette. Shout out to Amy. Rennie is a top 3. It does. It changes. People ask
the Rennie too, bro.
Oh, I didn't.
People ask me if I had gun to head, I couldn't pick because
when's the last time you played Rennie?
Not that long ago.
Probably last week.
I think it was played last week, but we did have someone.
I totally forgot that existed.
Steezy did want Baru.
It's just Tyler's head. It's a different vibe. Look at this. It's like Tyler head. Look at that. Perhaps top 2. Shreddy. Rennie is top. Yeah, Rennie's
really good.
We can all agree with this. Rennie's been climbing the charts. I think.
It has been climbing the charts.
All right.
We got to play Baru for Steezy for his 5.
We're gonna do that. We'll hit Baru for Steezy, and then
And Baru, oh baby, and Baru, she lived in the desert with the twin sons until those stories burned her buns. Uncle O got it to it and confirmed what we thought. Oh, well, and Baru is really hot, and Baru really hot, and Baru, oh baby, and Baru, she's the sweetest can be and a fine GWP, my baby, and
I think that with that one, my favorite part is like the
where he's like,
the guy says it's loader. Yeah. He says it's loader time, and then somebody in this imaginary world, just someone stops and goes, "All right, like he has the wherewithal to just chill. Like, I'm staying on. It's funny. All right, Brent, where are we at? An hour into it.
An hour.
You've got bed. Again, not a throw out. Leave when you got to, but we got to do the Girth Gang roll call. Man.
We'll do that and then I'll bounce.
All right. So let me see. I almost forget how this song goes. Let me see. It's something like this.
Girth Gang.
Remember, Sean, you got to throw the comments up because I have no computer.
Yep. I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
Going hard.
Get into that pre.
There's so many damn comments. Hold on.
Well, when you're an hour deep. You know. Cooper, of course. Special shout out to you, sir. Channel member. Well, I don't even think he's a channel member, but he's a mod. Shout out to the Lightning Lord channel member in the house. Lightning Lord 22. Yeah. Papa Trip, another channel member. Special shout out. He's out there in the pre-play gang. He's getting into it early. Papa Rex, what's good? Papa Rex, another channel member. We got Pocket Master coming through, another channel member. We got Nimble coming through from across the pond. What up, Nimble? Girth. AJ Bits. Enunciating that S, Sean likes. Liam Break the Bed, another one of the GOAT names out there in the Girth Gang. Another channel member. Special shout out to you, sir. Steezy, what's good, Steezy, coming through in the pre-play gang. We got Phoenix Flame, another channel member. Special shout out to you in the pre-play gang. That's Girthy. Riley Mims in the pre-play gang as well, saying boys. Todd, another channel member. Special shout out saying congrats on the 4K. Willie Fresh 92 in the house. We got Smoky Smokes and that 710, another Girth Gang channel member. Charlie Bracebridge, another channel member. Special shout out to you, Charlie. Shreddy's here saying what up to Steezy. Girth Gang. That's Girthy. Anthony, what's good, Anthony? Another channel member in the house. What's good, Anthony? Girth. Yeah, Brick Hive. What's good, Hive? It's always good to see Hive. Always good to see Hive. He'll be on pre-play. What's up, Hive? Brick Jedi in the house. Big Nate. What's good, Big Nate? Always good to see Big Nate. Met him at Brick World a couple times. Girth Gang. Something awesome in the house. What's up, something awesome? Chris G. What up, Chris G? In the house. Brick World. What's up, Mark? It's always good to see Mark in the house. Shout out to Brick World. Best convention in the world. Marty Becker. What's good, Marty? In the house. Yeah.
You know,
an hour in, you know, it's never too late.
Heater comment, you get pulled up. There you go. So, all right, guys. Tyler, any news for the week? Anything?
Yeah, did you guys see the Cap 4 sets just got officially HD leaked?
I did not see that.
Figs look decent.
Bro, they're fire, man.
Fire Marvel figs?
Dude, I mean, I love these, man. Like, I mean, I'm actually doing a story post right now, literally all capitals fire, bro.
Which ones?
They're on Falcon's Insta.
Oh, ooh,
shout out to the Falcon fan. Let's go to the Falcons nest real quick before I go. Yeah.
Two Falcon, two fan.
Dude, I was cracking up when I was listening on a replay last week when Sean was doing like the movie stuff. It's like one Falcon, one fan.
I don't know where that is.
One new Instagram handle.
I gotta find it.
It was so funny.
Oh, this one right here. You go like one Falcon.
It's so good.
One fan. One raw dog Instagram handle. Let's do this. Right.
Oh, and he's even got that. That's so good. Underutilized, that is.
I have a whole soundboard. I use it for music, but
yeah. Yeah, let's go to the Falcons nest before I bounce because I'm curious to see myself. Dude, I went to work this morning on 3 hours of sleep because I worked the previous night at Longhorn and it was there till 12.
Tyler, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler's hard for this. Yeah.
Oh, it was rough. I got lucky that I got sent home this morning.
All right, Tyler, let's go. Tyler, walk us through, dude. Red Hulk, I'm horned up about because
wow,
he alone is what
gets the people going.
Bucks now.
Yeah, he's like. I mean, before the rumors of this new Red Hulk, I mean, he was easily a 60, 70, and then he's kind of toned a bit down since people knew and trying to offload. But like, yeah. So I mean, to a technical sense, I mean, if you were in the market for a Red Hulk, I mean, you know, this is pretty much just what you would have had to pay anyway, but you get an entire set with it. So that's great. I mean, in my opinion, it's also one of those things where it's like Red Hulk's not the driving force of this set for me since, I mean, we've had one and like it is what it is, but I mean, it's great just like for value and for everyone else that doesn't. But that Captain America figure, man, I mean, we cannot say that Captain
Sorry,
America
I'm muted.
figure ain't done.
Yeah, what's up with that Captain? What's that Captain America fig from? It's got like an all enclosed helmet. What's
next
good?
movie?
Cap 4, man. Sam Wilson, Cap.
Oh,
The new Captain America movie next February.
Anthony Mackie's in there.
Oh,
if you're confused.
He's finally getting his own movie.
There's no way you did not know Cap 4 was coming out next year.
I don't know, dude.
Honestly, they all run together now.
Yeah, dude. I stopped
and Thunderbolts and the shows and all that. I don't blame
Cap 4 and Thunderbolts, mark my words, will be the best two-piece of Marvel since Black Panther and Infinity War.
I hope. I don't even know what a Thunderbolt is, but I hope so.
That's kind of a hot take. We'll see about that.
Those are literally like, the grounded movies, more street level with all my favorite characters, man.
You trying to tell me that Black Widow was a grounded movie?
Well, I mean, yeah, I like the Black Widow movie, and that's why it's in my top 10. Black Widow's my 10th favorite.
I haven't even
movie.
seen that one yet,
man.
Literally.
No, I believe that it's in your top 10. But...
Bro, look, if it tells you anything, man, all three of the Iron Man movies are legitimately like in the bottom.
Iron Man 2 is the most underrated MCU movie. People shit all over that movie. That movie's actually decent.
See, the thing is, dude, I just don't like Iron Man. So his movies aside,
well, you don't like Downey. You don't like Downey, so you're going to be skewed on like 50% of MCU movies just based on that.
I like Iron Man because I kind of like I like Batman. I like when Bruce Wayne is kind of like a rich dickhead. So I kind of like when I like when Iron Man is. I like when Tony Stark's kind of a rich dickhead. Like I don't know. I like it.
But see, the thing is, look, I'll say this much, man. It's not even like it all starts with this RDJ, I think, just being an overrated actor that got fortunate that he was that first actor in the first. Like, sure, it is what it is. You know what I mean? He got lucky in that regard. But I think he's just overrated in a sense of like, and just has like been like an ego maniac, asking for $100 million. Like, dude, whether he made the MCU or not, it's like any sane person, bro, like get that $80 million paycheck down to 40 even, and you're still fine for the rest of your life. It just gives some other damn people some goddamn money. Like that's like just like, why do you need 80 million for? You just don't. So it's like, in my opinion, it's like everything I've heard about the guy. Like, not saying he doesn't do fine stuff, but like I don't know. In my opinion, I've just never been an RDJ fan, and I do think just the character of Iron Man. It's not necessarily bad, but I think he's overrated. But I do like RDJ in supplemental movies. Like I like him. I like Iron Man and the role he played. Again, beyond getting paid or whatever, but the character of Iron Man, perfectly fine in Civil War, in my opinion, perfectly fine in Infinity War and Endgame. His solo movies, dude, I just can't stand.
Well, you do have to.
Of this Iron Man.
In terms of his pay, it is worth noting that back in 2008, like I feel like actors were getting paid a little more because you still could rely on like the second wave of income from the DVDs. Nowadays, it's a little different because there's no like second boom of income for a movie.
I know, but that aside, dude, when Chris Evans and Hemsworth and all them are getting paid $15 million and Downey's getting 80, bro, get the other 40 out of there. Give a little bit more to like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
It's like that's just it's just like because like you're just inflating the budget at that point. Like I mean, he does not like. Why do you need to inflate the budget? Like either just don't take any money and don't give it to anyone and just I don't know. Like I mean, I guess the studio doesn't need it. But if I was making $80 million movie, I would just confidently say, look, split this other 40 up amongst, everyone else, literally everyone else, bro. Give them an extra $1 million a piece, or I guess $100,000 a piece, maybe if you want to count literally everybody, and just go on about your day, dude. It's like I don't need an extra $40 million for a movie. It's like why? It's like whether he there's no way in a like I find it very hard to believe, man, that him alone. All right, in Endgame, if he was, are you guys honestly about to tell me if Iron Man was not in Endgame, that Endgame would have made guaranteed, say $100 million less than what it made just because Iron Man's not in it?
He's a top 10 movie star in the world, so you're not gonna win an argument saying that he shouldn't be paid top 10 movie star.
He's a top 10 movie star because he was lucky enough to be the first MCU actor. Like that's it.
No.
What else does he do, man?
Look at the discography, man. I mean,
Tyler, you go into
and Andrew Lincoln's. You got a different view on that kind of stuff. And
RJ was in Dr. Dolittle, dude. Dr. Dolittle made like $20. Made like $20 in the box office. And
okay, you're pulling out one movie out of
every movie. What else do you know? If you ask a million people on the fucking street,
the king of the '80s, dude. You just don't. You weren't there for that. I don't blame you for it,
dude. No one knew of if you ask back in 2008, bro. No one knew of him from anything prior to that.
No, we did because he was in jail for.
I don't know, man. He's always rubbed me the wrong way, so it kind of translates to the Iron Man character.
If anything ever gets too popular, you automatically stray away from that.
I don't know.
Tyler,
it's a known fact.
Defend this set, Tyler.
I think
you like this one too.
I like cool. This one, yeah. Both these are probably going to be day one buys, man. That's how much I like Sam Wilson. I mean, dude, think about it, man. The top 3 MCU characters to me.
D1 Beezy. Wow.
No, truly,
just threw it out at D1 Beezy.
Bro, my top 3 characters, man. Chris Evans, Cap, Bucky, and then
this
Sam
guy,
Wilson.
Cap, whatever.
Yeah, those are the 3, bro. That's the holy trinity of Marvel.
Speaking of Tyler's takes, before I get out of here, I do gotta mention that since we were talking about the sequels for a brief moment earlier, I know Kenobi.
I'm not even following Too Falcon Too Fan. What a scumbag!
Oh God, I know Kenobi was disappointing, Tyler, but it blows my mind that you'd rather watch episode 8 or 9 over Kenobi. That's wild.
Kenobi's 0%, bro.
Kenobi's got Hayden in it. It's got Hayden in it though.
Oh, but sure. I'll watch the 4-minute compilation of Hayden Christensen on YouTube and not waste 5 hours of my time watching the show.
Yeah, but you could also waste 5 hours of your time watching episode 8 and then watching episode 9 right
or
after.
last week's ACOB, like I'm just saying.
This is a fire fig.
For the first time in a while.
Here we go. Let's reset.
I just want to say shout out to the people saying that I'm cooking in the chat, man. First time in a while that there's like 3 or 4 people that agree.
Shout out to whoever's saying that.
Nobody's cooking, Tyler. I mean, no one's saying
he's cooking because he's giving props to episode 8 and 9.
Oh, big shocker, Shreddy.
No, about the Iron Man
thought.
Brent, about the Iron Man
thing.
A couple of people. Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. I usually don't get that support, but I love you guys.
No, there is. There's major time.
You get that support from your number 1 guy in the chat.
All right.
We're all shocked. Come on.
I love this.
Tonight's thumbnail. Anybody see Walk Away Tyler in tonight's thumbnail?
It was hidden. It was hard to see under
I didn't see it.
Tyler, did you see yourself in the thumbnail tonight?
I have not. Let me give it a look.
Right, pull it up. Just it's a fun Easter egg. It's not. I don't make it impossible.
I'm upside down in the spider web.
Yeah, you're hanging. You're about to be eaten by a spider tank. Yeah.
Before you guys continue,
I didn't even realize, man. That's actually creative, man. The spider tanks in the web. That's actually cool.
Well, we do what we can. Go ahead, Brent.
Before you guys tell you, I didn't realize it's almost 11 o'clock. I do got to bounce, guys.
All right, bounce. Brent, give us 3 words about this, and just know that this Palpy is episode 9, which everyone hates, but I just want to keep pushing along my narrative. My little tiny baby narrative.
Yeah, remind him what episode this is from because he probably forgot because he fell asleep when he came in.
That's fine. So it's episode 9. That's fine. But the only reason why people want this is because it's a Palpatine variant, and I mean that's why I want it. It's a Palpatine. I don't think this is a cool. I want it because they should have already made it instead of making a bunch of other shitty characters from episode 9. This is Palpatine. Palpatine, honestly, I hate that Palpatine was
so act like the news and say like Brent cares about the sequels.
No, it's Palpatine from a shitty Star Wars movie, but it's cool. It's cool because it looks cool. I like red and black.
You guys are the memory guys. Like, lock this down. It's gonna be one of those core
Brent
memories.
Is saying he's happy they made a fig that we haven't gotten yet. That's the start and end of the conversation.
Yeah, like it's Palpatine from a shitty movie.
Tyler, we're gonna get cool. Tyler, what's it from?
Episode 9.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody's gonna argue against them making a figure that hasn't been made before. Like, that's not an argument that someone's gonna have.
Yeah.
Punches and bunches.
The one thing I will say, man, is this render makes him look like he's 4'11". Why do his legs look so short?
You want that fig, short. Tyler, you want that fig.
100%. But like, it's also because it's solely a Palpatine. It's also one of the better designed minifigures and characters that like they could have made that we haven't had it before. It's one of the only I'll say this much. I'm not going to say Palpatine's a redeeming thing of episode 9 because I don't think he should have been in there at all. But like, at least just like, if you want to talk about like legacy characters, like just for the sole purpose of being a legacy character, like he's the best part of that movie, besides Kylo, of course. But like, so again, it's a figure we haven't had yet. Looks great. So
this is exactly the same. If they put what's his name from the Acolyte, your boy Tyler.
Oh, Kyber.
Okay, it's exactly the same as if they put him in this book. It's a dog shit show, but it's a cool looking character. So we would be very happy if they're making that fig. It's the exact same thing.
Yep. All right. On that note, boys, I'll be listening on replay. God, I really miss doing full episodes, guys. So
dubs in the chat for Brent. Yeah. He hung as long as he could.
Something's better than nothing, Brent.
Oh yeah. All right. I'll see you guys
later.
And I do agree. I mean, this is the one time that pupils work. Like, it looks actually very accurate with the pupils like that now.
Wow. Wow, look at that. Shreddy's just all on board with Tyler with the Kumar.
Don't you dare disrespect his name and say it wrong, Sean.
Well, Tyler, you switched up the way you were saying it not too long ago.
Yeah,
now you're saying Chimere, you were saying Quimir or whatever.
No, dude, no. If you can find me saying
don't tell me no. Cooper.
Okay, I'm not gonna doubt maybe I said Kymar at the
start. Send it over. We'll pull it up.
Cooper, did somebody say Kymar? It might have been Tyler.
Tyler said Kymar for like the past 2 weeks, but up until then, he was saying Quimir or whatever.
Wait, no, okay, I'm not even saying it's Kymir. I'm not saying Kymar. I've never said Kymar.
Qui-Gon, not hard to get. Won't be hard to find. Ryan's got it up for cheaper than Amazon right now. So shop M&R. So there you go. Under 20. There you go. Wherever you get it, just get it. I don't know. Maybe during the show. All right. Let's see.
What's all that Lego movie gibberish up there, bro? More stuff I'm gonna fall asleep in during, or what?
Oh, sorry. Just saying they're gonna make more Universal movies for Lego Star Wars. So
if it's Lego Star Wars, man, I might be there. But
I'm sorry, just Lego, not Lego Star Wars. Straight up Lego.
I still haven't even watched that show, man. I don't think I ever will. Have you guys seen it both? I mean, Sean and
I started 1 and 2 and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I had it on kind of in the background.
So I take it as it's just nothing to like go crazy over. It's just like it is what it is, kind of
nothing crazy. I mean, I would rewatch. Not to say that it's. I can't speak to its quality of the storytelling, but I mean, visually it was very well done. Yeah. I would give it a second chance.
Steezy's heading out. Night, Steezy. Good run. All right. Oh my God. I was just pulling up other screens I had. It's still Ryan with this Ahsoka.
It scares you.
It freaked me out. Look at this. Look at this.
This is a very orange screen we're looking at right now. Everybody's got some orange.
Well, you know, a little Halloween theme, but
you got to do it.
Oh, sheesh. He might be still driving. Should we try to get in touch with Ryan?
Yeah, give him a quick call. Maybe he stomped into Buc-ee's or something.
All right. Live Ryan call. Tyler, do you approve?
Yeah. I mean,
ask him if the Ahsoka allegations are true. Right. If it's all AI.
All right. How do I... Oh, I'll take my headphone. All right. I got it. Hold on.
Tech diffs. Cooper, you think Ryan will let Jerry drive the Stang? Because I don't think so. I heard a rumor that Ryan doesn't even use cruise control.
I can't hear.
Oh, hello?
Hey, is this Ryan from M&R Productions?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, we're live on a couple of Brickheads. How you doing, man?
Good.
Good. Hey, we just reviewed the footage of you as Ahsoka.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, apparently you did an Ask M&R of you and Ahsoka. Care to comment?
Well, that's not me.
Oh, okay. It was another costume man who looked like you?
Yeah, stunt double. You might be feeling.
We might have it confused. We were reviewing the footage. We just wanted your comments on it, sir.
There's nothing to comment on except the video with your questions for next week's episode.
I understand.
That was a good one. That was a good
Everyone's
one.
nodding their heads. Yes. Okay. Where are you at right now? Are you wearing the Ahsoka costume? Can we do a FaceTime?
I'm right outside your window.
Oh my God. Dude, is that you peering in right now?
People know I record things not the day I post them, right?
Guys, you guys think Ryan does stuff live all the time?
I wore that costume like a week ago.
Do you have it with you? Are you going to have it in Greenville? I've been advertising your appearance, sir.
No, I'm gonna sell it on eBay.
Really? Starting.
I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm not wearing it again, so there's no reason to keep it.
All right. Starting price. What do you think? 120, 150? What are we doing?
I think I paid like 120 for it, so I hope so.
Wow, I just made it.
Not this super cheap costume.
I made it up. Last question, sir. I know you're a busy man. The makeup. Who did the makeup? Everyone's wondering, like, what all was orange on you that day? We saw the face. We saw the eyes. What all was orange? People are dying to know.
No comment.
Are we letting them slide, guys, with that, or what? Any other questions from the chat? Oh, so one more. I'm sorry. This is very important. From Riley Mims. You've seen him. What did he use for the boobs? Well, it wasn't you, but if it was you, Ryan, and you were doing this, what would you have used for that?
I didn't add, there was no additional padding.
So you raw dogged it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right.
I should have used some balloons though. That actually would have been pretty funny.
What do you mean you should? So you're admitting to it?
You know, I almost didn't post it. I was like, I had this whole idea like 2 months ago to do this. And then as soon as I put it on, I was like, oh, right, this is a girl's costume. Like I had that whole realization. And I was like, I don't know. But then I was like, it's pretty funny and I don't really care. So I'll do it. But like, I feel like I was in too deep to not. But next year I got to do something better.
I think everyone enjoyed it. I'm giving you shit. Everyone had a good time with it. Everyone had a good time. Like I said, live on air. I've got a lot of chat reactions to it.
Yo, Sean, read what
Cooper move, dude. People, it was unexpected. A lot of didn't see that on my bingo card, etc. I mean, you could have gone boring, but you didn't. So congrats on that.
2 or 3 weeks ago, someone commented asking if I would be like something for Halloween. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't this, obviously. And I said, well, I screwed up, but Halloween was going to be a certain episode, and I was going to wear a costume to like coincide with that, I'm going to wear the costume that would have coincided with that episode. And so like anyone with half a brain could look at it and realize that I missed a few weeks, and it would have been episode 332 for the 332nd for Ahsoka's Clone Legion.
Everyone got that. You heard what happened though, right? Cooper, who's a factoid. Cooper is factoid checking you, saying it's like 329 or whatever.
No, I know, but 2 months ago that would have been episode 332, and then I got lazy and missed a couple or a few episodes that threw it off. Right? Does that make sense?
No, it does. Yeah.
But
you didn't get lazy. You took a little break, but I mean, people.
I had some things come up, but when I said that in the video, the point is, a bunch of people literally, I had to have dozens of comments being like, "He's going to be a 332nd trooper. I know what it is. I got it. It's exactly." And everyone was wrong. Not one person was right. And I was like, "Oh, this is going to be hilarious for them when they open the video in 2 weeks and realize." It is close but no cigar.
All right. Last question. I've told everyone you'll be in Greenville in a couple of days. I'll be down there to see you.
Yes.
We will film. It'll be good. It'll be awesome. You're bringing the whole shebang, the whole entire Lego Star Wars collection, shop M&R merch. It's going to be fantastic. But final, real, and most important question, sir. Are you going to unlist this now? Because Cooper saying download it now before you unlist. Is this going to be a limited time thing, or is Ahsoka living forever?
Why would I delete it?
All right. Fair answer. I'm just saying, man. People are concerned. They want this to be on your channel forever, man.
I mean, it's one of the numerical episodes.
There you go. Hey, listen. Ryan doesn't break canon for nothing or nobody. So there you go. You close to your arrival? Where you at? You don't have to be specific.
We're like two hours away, maybe 20 minutes away from Columbia, 30. So we're 2 hours away from where I was not going to drive the whole way there, but for 2 more hours, I could just be where I need to be tomorrow and just go to sleep there and wake up there. So I might do that.
Sounds good, dude. All right. Thanks for jumping on. We had to ask you about this Ahsoka thing. Thousands of comments on it. I just got to tell you.
I hope so. I read them like the first minute the video came out, and I was like, all right, I don't want to read more. I don't want to know what people have to say.
Yeah, no, it's.
I'll read them in a week.
Overall good. People questioning it, but controversy creates cash. You know what I mean?
Sure.
All right.
Hundreds of dollars. Life-changing.
There you go. All right, man. See you in a few days. Later.
All right. You guys have a good night. Have a good show.
Peace.
Freak show. Hey, it's Freak Bob.
It is. It's freak show time. Later. All right. Straight from the horse's mouth. There you go. I couldn't hear both. I'm sorry. Was that entertaining? I don't know.
Quality reporting.
Tyler, I went right in there. I went hard and deep, I think. I don't know.
He's speechless.
All right. Hour 30. Tyler, what's the longest before we went into main topic?
Hour 30 might be the one.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. Freak show sets. Tyler, I think the first ever. Does it have to be Maul?
Oh, from
if we're gonna go Star Wars, but if we're gonna go Star Wars, is it the first like complete freak show set? Walk me back. You must have been. Were you alive yet when this came out? We got to talk.
What year is it?
Darth Maul UCS. 01.
Yeah, so I was born in December 2000. So yeah. 8 months old, 5 months. If it was January, I was only a month old.
Right. It's on the thumbnail. Ah, man. Cody, I don't want to go too far. Cody, I don't want to go too far with this, but is this the weirdest thing they've ever done? Did it make sense at the time? We've heard defenses on both sides of the fence.
I don't think it's the weirdest thing. I mean, busts are pretty run of the mill, I feel like, in the collectible gang. Execution for Lego for the time, I think, is
I can't nobody
maybe an A- grade. But it is pretty cursed. But I mean, yeah, for 2001, I think this is probably pretty fantastic for its time.
All right, let me see if I can get this. Tyler, do you own this set?
I do not. No.
All right. So, what do you think? Unfair, fair to call this? I mean, it's pretty creepy.
I've never found it ugly, man. I mean, it might just be biased since I've always been a Darth Maul fan, but like this has always been on the list to be like I want it. Like sure, I can kind of get like the weirdness, the look from like the eyes, but like that's about it. And it's like honestly, I don't think this is like if you compare the eyes of this one compared to like the eyes of Chewbacca, even like I think these look a million times better and like fine. They just look like Lego pieces as eyes, and like it is what it is. But like Chewbacca's eyes, I think are truly like just really kind of like just uncanny valley almost. But like I've never really found this Darth Maul too freakish. I've never found it ugly. I've never found it bad. Especially for 01, I think it's great.
I think the most freak show thing about this set is that they went with black and white box art.
True.
I mean, I know they did that for the UCS sets back then, but with the colors on Maul, I don't know how they were okay with doing that.
Yeah, how you don't just get the actual red and black on the box art.
The box looks terrible, man.
I know.
What is it sealed? Like 2K or something crazy?
I think Ryan said he had to pay 35 or 45 for his.
That sounds right.
Jeez Louise.
A Jyn Erso PSA 10. What are we looking at, Sean?
Yeah, well, you know, you're into it.
Dude.
All right. This comes up only because why are they bouncing me out? This sucks. Jenner, so Ryan called it out. I just feel like this is like the zombie of Lego. It never goes away. Tyler, what's your experience? Walk me through it. You were hardcore, probably making videos during this.
Yeah. So I mean, in my opinion, I've always just like the weirdest thing about this, man, is like, sure, as is, I don't think they can do humans well, and I think that just comes par for the course, like with Lego. But like, am I the only one that like? And again, this is just the fact of it. Like, this is not just me trying to make like a stupid comment or anything. Like, I've always viewed like they almost like it almost looks like they like race swapped her. Like, does she not look like she's like Asian heritage on the buildable figure more so than like? Am I the only one that's ever thought that? Like, it just does not look like. What's her name? Felicity Jones. Like, I don't know. My opinion, bro. This was just like terrible. It wasn't just like a bad human face. It's like they race swapped her even, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Cody, is it a case where this is like a cursed figurehead, or just bad decisions all around?
Well, the more that I look at it, I feel like the body and the joints are almost more egregious than the head.
Really?
Oh, God,
that might be. I don't think that's a common take, but when you really look at
the hips,
the hips and the shoulders and just all the joints, I think that might be the real issue here. Because when you look at the close-up of just that face print, I mean, accuracy aside to the actress, I mean, it's an okay face, but like the Han Solo one isn't any better. I just don't think that the human. I think maybe the human, because like the human face with the system, I think is just a bad combo. Because if you look at any of the other human characters with masks on, Django, Cody, whoever else you want to pull from, those look pretty decent to good, in the same style.
Well, see, I kind of agree with you too, because like I can see it too. I guess, yeah, beyond the head of like, the helmeted characters just like looking better since like they can do better with the helmet compared to the human face. I think maybe another reason why like Cody and Django like look more plausible is just due to the fact of like the kind of weird proportions of like the kind of more bigger shoulders and like the bigger arms and stuff. You can kind of just chop it up as like, all right, they're in armor, versus like this is supposed to be like a, I don't know, a 5'5" human girl with no armor on. That like it just looks even more awkward with, her arms are as big as her waist and all that type. It's just like, I guess I kind of maybe agree with that too. Like maybe beyond the face, I think just the proportions of these human characters with no armor on also probably doesn't help it either.
Like this image here, this is the best that this set has ever looked. So props to this eBay seller. Like it's never looked this good.
Yeah, I kind of want it. I mean, it's weird.
And then you go to that, and it's like, there's no way that
Why
should
did
be
she
the
have
same.
skis? These look like blaster skis, I don't know. Oh God. I see what you're thinking about age. So I'm sorry, I've seen it once or twice. She's not an Asian woman, right?
I mean, I don't think Felicity Jones is I mean, I think she's just. I'm not gonna say she's American, but she's white at least. I think. I mean,
Lake, tread carefully. What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say human faces on these bodies were a mistake, especially humans
She was
that
a
don't.
human gangster from Tatooine.
Well, that would have been kind of cool, actually, dude. If someone,
That's where I thought you were going with
if
it.
someone custom molded or like altered a head to make an HJ head, that'd be fantastic. But I mean, how many humans did they do? They did her, Han. Did they do the other dudes from Rogue One?
Like they did, and Chirrut. Yeah, they did Chirrut.
Yeah, like those aren't. Maybe Baze might be the best one just because he is so big.
Yeah, but yeah, good point. Good point.
And then maybe.
And Chirrut's got his cloth.
Chirrut,
on,
he has
so
the cloth, right?
Yeah, so it helps his bottom half at least.
There you go.
We got King Correction Cooper. She ain't Asian. She's European.
Bro, Cooper's gonna be able to tell us, if she's 8% this, 2% that, 19% that. Like, he probably knows her entire family tree.
He's on his 23andMe account, just looking this stuff up.
Lockin', what up, boys? Made it to alive.
Oh yeah, K2SO from Rogue One also.
K2SO and Grievous. Those are the two that are above the rest.
And why is that? Because they should stay away from humans, right? I mean,
the Grievous one is bananas good, bro. I mean, that
one. That one's so good.
Yeah.
Is that the 08?
No, just the 2015, 16 or whatever. 15, I think. 15.
So which one's better? There was an 08 too, right?
I mean, 08 was like brick built.
Yeah, that was like, was that considered maybe UCS for its time? Possibly.
I believe so. Yeah, I think before all the splitting of stuff over the past couple of years, I think it was UCS.
I bought that set, opened it, looked at it, and just that was as much as I did with that set. I never built it. It's like,
dude,
no, this isn't for me, man.
Man. Why did you like it?
I don't know. I think I didn't like the sabers that much being brick built. I also bought it at the same time as like the rest of that 08 wave, so I had better sets to build.
Oh, you're talking about the 08.
I'm talking about the 08 one. I'm talking about the 08 one.
Okay.
Yeah. No. The new one, whatever year the construction one came out, blows that one out of the water. Not even a conversation, I don't think, but
Jake brought up a good point too. The Scout Trooper on the speeder bike.
That one was good. That helmet was really good.
Yeah, no, that was actually sitting in it was literally a living room display piece for like 6 years. That's how
people didn't like it because that one was more expensive because of the bike. Wasn't it like 55 or something?
Yeah, Grievous I think was 40 or.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So I mean, it's kind of crazy how it's like it just kind of proves though, like it just doesn't work for everything. But the two most expensive construction figures were like objectively the best. Like
that Grievous is massive too. If you throw those arms out,
yeah,
it's huge.
No, dude, and like the feet really felt like big and robotic and like I don't know, man. Everything about that.
He actually stood up well because of those feet.
Yeah, I might have to. I don't have mine anymore. I might have to rebuy another one. Let's see. How much is he going for? Damn, I'm looking at the pic. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous, man? I'm looking at a pic right now.
What are those going for now? I would guess what, like 75?
So used are like 50 to 70. New is 100.
Jeez. It's probably one of the better ones. Come on, Cooper.
Oh my gosh, Cooper. Well, so Cooper, does she have any Asian heritage in her?
No, I mean he laid it out for you, dude.
Well, then I don't know what Lego's going off.
All right, Tyler, something awesome. Read it.
Something awesome said. Behind on the stream, Tyler said Chris Evans was the #1 Marvel actor. He's right.
No.
Dude, RDJ, Smarty J, bro. What about him?
Downey did need Iron Man to get back on his feet after all his issues.
I'll say that. Yeah, he made bad decisions.
He was massive before that. I mean, he was. Yeah.
I don't know.
We need to get off this. We're never gonna land on a consensus on this topic.
Dude, I would rather have John. I like John Walker better than Iron Man, bro.
No thanks. I hated that show, man. I know you like that show, but they kept going back to that frickin' shrimp boat. dude.
I see. It's just another one of those cases, man. I truly loved every character from that show. Zemo, Sharon Carter, like
dude, Zemo was great. That 2 or 3 episode arc with Zemo and like the Wakandan warriors coming for a little bit there, that was very good. But I don't know, the finale going back to the stupid boat, his little speech. I don't know. It could have been something great, and I think in the end it was just like, all right, that was okay. I don't know. It was cool seeing Isaiah.
Oh, Isaiah
right?
Bradley. Yeah.
That was cool. But
what, dude? He's gonna be in Cap 4. You see that?
I did see that.
Yeah, which is dope.
Oh, and then the girl with the red hair.
You see, yeah, the flag
killing everybody. That's what really killed it.
See, we'll see, but you want to know I mean, I guess not like confirmed, but like you want to know like the pretty big heavy thing about why the Flag Smashers arc was like just it was terrible and cut up all weird and just like back.
It was supposed to be like a virus thing, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a virus thing, bro. And like the show, naturally, I mean, it was being produced and written and everything and filmed like right before COVID started, and like because it was originally going to come out like mid 2020 before getting pushed back. So like, they didn't know anything about COVID before, and it's like so apparently they had to do a bunch of like cut arounds and everything.
I will give it that. It was kind of kneecapped by that going on, and they at least pieced something together that was palatable to a degree.
But like I will agree, the Flag Smashers like at the end product was definitely the worst part of that show. Like that Carly Mackin through or whatever, like that character was just terrible.
Yeah, that didn't work for me. Anyway, Spider Tank. Oh, you're muted.
All right. So, boys, let's get into it. Only been in a few years. This seemed bonkers to me because up until then we've had little vignettes, we've had ship builds, we've had dioramas. This was like kind of one of a kind in my small history. Tyler, last 5 years, has there been anything else other than ships, dioramas, buildable figures out that you're aware of?
No, not that I can think of now.
So before this, does this throw you back in any way to any Clone Wars stuff? Like I'm trying to dig in. Like this is a weird ass set. Yes, we got an amazing bow. Yes, they decided to put it into Mando, but is there anything that's even approached this in the last, however many years you want to go back? But this is like it's a weird set for Lego.
Because it's weird because it's not a vehicle and it's not a character. It's like a
right. That's what I was just saying. Like, what else was before? There's got to be some sort of precedent before this.
I don't know. The only spider anything I like from Star Wars, man, are homing spider droids.
So was that, and I'm aware of those. Was that the last one, or?
I mean, again, I guess you could chop this set up as to like the closest counterparts are probably some of those late 2000s, early 2010s, like Separatist vehicles to a certain extent, because it's like, although like I'll never like. Again, this was manned by that one Grievous looking guy in the show, but it's like they're treating it like this set like it's like its own thing. You know what I mean? Like it's not like so. It's like I guess you can maybe chop it up as like kind of like a homing spider droid, and like maybe hints of like I don't know, a tri droid or a vulture droid,
big crab droid or something.
Yeah, big crab. Like so that's probably the closest thing to it. But I think as niche as that set is, man. I think for an extra $10 on the budget, they could have made that set something that people remember for a long time. They could have added that Grievous droid thing. They could have added a little bit more brown eye feel to the vehicle. They could have added a little rotisserie thing that Mando's on. They could have added the pram.
Dude. If they just added those 3 things, if they just added the pram, the Grievous droid, and the spinner rotisserie, that would have been a 10 out of 10 set.
Spit.
Yeah,
like that would be great.
People
but now
would actually remember it.
And that's it.
Yeah.
The box art is pretty cool on that set, but it's going to get forgotten outside of Bo. And then whenever the next Bo comes out with the movie, that set's just going to tank, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right. Brought up, you mentioned the homing spider droid. I've looked at this a little bit. Tyler, 2016. I think it's 100. This is international. Hold on a second.
Is this really 280?
Oh, hold on.
If it is, that's wild, man. There's not even any figs in there that drive it up.
That's not even Gree, is it?
So the cheapest I've seen this for shipped is 180, 190. Like, can someone explain what's going on with this set? Because you got the Elite Core clone trooper. Tyler, you see the Yoda down here. I don't think he's unique. Obviously, battle droids, nobody cares. This set is 180 at the lowest. I looked out for it. You know, I was like, let me just kind of scrape around.
So the one thing I'll say
is
here,
this set so it was a Target exclusive, but you know, again, freak show. It's not a ship. It's not an environment. It's not, you know, a buildable figure. So I have to loop this in. Go ahead.
So the one thing I can say about why this one's probably fetching that $200 price point, although there's really nothing driving it up there, is for the pure fact of the 2013 one, you know, came out 3 years prior, and you know that was out there. It was, I think it was $10 cheaper than what they asked for this one, but I guess the stipulation of like there was better figs in that 2013 one. You know, it was literally on shelves. Think about it, till probably end of 2014, maybe a straggler into 2015. So it's like this 2016 one only came out a year after, and I think the only thing that's different is there's, you know, the stud shooter, like little stud round spinny thing, you know, for the gun on the bottom compared to just like a regular flick fire thing. So I mean, the build's pretty much the same, and I think just coming out so close to the 2013 one, there was literally probably barely any new fans, especially for a niche set like this, that like say did not already have that 2013 one, that like thought to themselves like, hey, I'm gonna pick up this one too, you know, let alone keep it sealed. So I think it probably just comes down to the point of like this one probably just very underperformed in the fact of like now we're looking 8 years later and there's just so little out there on the market, you know, because people just did not care to buy it, whether they built it or kept it sealed in 2016, since the one prior was only 2 years prior. Where I think, you know, this one, you know, for an example, say there's only 10% of this one out there on the market sealed or open compared to what the 13 one is. So it's like, I would be curious, Sean, if you actually could look up the 2013 one and what is it kind of going for. So again, if the 2016 one is like about 200 out, let me try to get you the number on the 13. 13 is.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, with the Yoda, right?
Yeah, the Yoda box art. Yeah.
150.
Damn.
Oh yeah, this isn't even close. This one is way better.
Yeah.
Stas Ali in the P1.
All right, let me.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro. 2013 is just way better. I mean, again, because the bottom gun, even the one thing they changed on the build in 2016 made it worse. I mean, they put the big, stupid stud shooter bullshit on the bottom, and then
box art's 1,000 times better.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you got 200 to spend, man, and you go 16 over this, I mean, you're
That's
wild.
Crazy.
There you go.
That's a solid. I mean, dude, for someone that just wants to crack it and actually build it for everything, I mean, that's not one. Is it free shipping on that guy, Sean?
Yeah, looks like 13.
That kind of
or best offer. I'm sure you could do 150 shipped.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if 150 shipped, that's pretty solid, man. If someone wants it for sealed bags, because then you don't have to like you get a $50 saving already, and then you don't actually have to go through the pain of saying to yourself, "Oh, I'm ruining a sealed set," since it's already open for you.
Oh man, this has a bit of a heater in it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the Stas Ali too, so like that's
yeah. You just get a regular Yoda in the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, man, you take her out, this would be even less. So what you're saying is, I mean, because she's what is she, 40? 50?
Let's see.
That's about right, I think.
Yeah, 40, 50.
I grabbed one for that like a year ago.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so like used-ish, like high 30s to 40, newish is like 50 to 60.
No, that is a heater fig. She's got purple eyes.
Yeah, no, it's a heater fig. So I have her. This clone, what are we looking at? P1.
Just a P1.
P1 grunt. What are those?
They've made newer ones 15, with leg prints.
20? I don't even know.
Nah, I mean he's like probably 10 bananas.
All right, 10. So 50. So
and then supers before they were put back into a battle pack as well.
That's true, because these would have been at a higher value before that happened.
Yeah, overall, dude, this 13, I'll never. I mean, that's crazy how they made two homing spider droids that close to each other, before giving us like another. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess they had droid vehicles pretty unlocked there they had a corporate alliance tank droid, they had a droid gunship that came. Yeah, so I don't know. What else could they have made, I guess, instead of that second spider droid?
When did they do the Hailfire droid? Was that
they did one in 2015? Range? Yeah, they did. Okay. So they did 08 and 20. So actually, I don't know. I take that back. I mean, they really had a lot of stuff on lock for a while there. AAT, they had a tan one in 2015 or 2014 also. So it's like you can't really.
Yeah, they were on the Separatist stuff for a while there.
Yeah, I mean, there was now that I think about it, there was like truly two eras of Separatists. Like there was like the solid Clone Wars 08, 09, 10, and then you had like the revelation of it from the movies, like the episode 2 and 3 ones from 13, 14, 15. Like I gotta be frank, I mean I didn't really realize that they had two back to back like that.
Yeah, because this was the era that they were kind of revamping all the Jedi and redoing them in the Clone War style.
Yeah, I mean, dude, just nothing beats, man. I mean, when they would actually do like, 5 episode 2 sets at once that all made sense. Like 5 episode 3 sets at once, like, dude, and not even like I think, and the only reason why they did it those 3 years for 1, 2, and 3 were just due to the 3D movies coming out, right? So think about it, man. They do more for when a damn 3D movie comes out of a decade-old movie already compared to when an actual damn anniversary is of a movie.
Yeah, they don't care about anniversaries. It's just their own.
Yeah.
Lockin reminds, like and sub, dude. If you're new around here, give us a sub. You've been around, give it a like. I don't know what the count is at right now, but should be all right. Tyler, anything else that fits into that weird category?
So the only other one that I knew that we were going to talk about some of like the obvious ones. So
it's like weird, it doesn't even have to be Star Wars. Like,
75359. If you want to talk about like the scariest and like freakiest set known to
man. What is it? 75 what?
75359. Like, see this and the minifigures involved, I get pretty freaked out.
Is this wait, is this the Ahsoka battle pack?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, we'll do it. But I was like, I had to do a double take. I was like, what? All right. Explain why this is freaky weird, dude.
I mean, the figures are like horrendous, man. Like, out of a horror movie. You see Captain Vaughn show up in a Halloween movie. All right, that's how bad terrible looking he is. And in my opinion, probably objectively the worst battle pack we've ever received from Lego. That's my humble opinion. But like, I think it was a couple years too late. The minifigures are atrocious. Vaughn is a disgrace. And I think if they wanted any chance of making this like a redeemable battle pack, to like have it make any sense, because like think about it, like my thing here is like, all right, like they're already late on it. Okay, so it's like you're already 3 years late on the fact of like, who even wants this? All right, and then it's also then they bring it out and it's like, dude, 332nd are only literally in one battle ever, like in canon. So it's like they bring it out and you have no one for them to face against, like not a single. Like, what do they expect us to go back in 2013 and and buy up all the $20 Mandos. David already did that back for his Mandalore mock, so we can't do that. So it's like, if they would have at least put better figs in here, I would have gave them that. But like, I think this is truly, like, I mean, sure, I'm kind of joking, but like, I do think these are just a hideous battle pack overall, and Vaughn's disgustingly bad, I think, in my opinion. So like, it does scare me in that regard.
Cody, comments? You went deep.
They're fine. I don't know. Vaughn sucks. I bought replacement helmets for my guys. If you really wanted 330 seconds, you should have bought them when they were in the AAT.
Yeah. And dude, name character in battle pack. I mean, so I wish they would have done. I'll never understand this. Put Vaughn in AAT, since then we would have got. Well, yeah, Vaughn in AAT, and then this one give us 1 330 second, 1 Night Owl, and 1 female and 1 male Maul Mando. Easy peasy, just like that. But now we have, now everyone has 500 330 second helmet hole clones, and what are they going to face? Some battle droids? Oh wait, that doesn't happen. So, in my opinion, it's a pointless and scary set.
Are we going to talk about the freakiest set?
All right. So this one's a little weird, but they're cool, right, Tyler? I mean, what do you think about these?
Oh, yeah, I mean, these are perfectly fine clones. Again, I mean, I've always had the stipulation.
Yeah, but like, you just went deep into canon. Who do they face? I mean,
Yeah, okay, and that's the thing. That's part of the reason why I don't necessarily care about these guys. Like, I never care to army build them. Like, I've got the 3 from the set, and that's it. Like, that's just a personal thing for me. But like, at least this makes sense in the fact of like, it's a clone that like could potentially be facing droids, and like, just is a fun little set. Let alone the helmet's better, and like just the figs objectively better. So it's like, I'll give them a pass on that. But and also, I mean, I like purple. I mean, purple's a fun color. So like, I've always liked these guys.
Tyler's 187 mean anything to you or no?
Not that I can think of. Am I missing something?
Lake?
Not that I can think of.
So are we on episode 187?
No, code 187 means murder.
Like in police talk?
Yeah, in police talk. They're like, yeah, we got a 187,
Yeah, I'm not a cop. Sorry.
No, I didn't expect either of you to be.
I like watching body cam footage, man, and that's about it.
But this 187 definitely done intentionally. And I just think, of all the freak show sets, this is kind of like out there in left field. Tyler, I've talked to you about it on the side. I think these are going to end up blowing up.
I mean, hey, not if there continues to be 800 at a time coming in from Germany on boats. I mean,
really, it's still happening.
I mean, at least as of like 3-4 weeks ago, I think so.
Wow. All right.
So somewhere in Germany, man, they got an extra 20,000 fighter tanks.
Yeah. I just think these are I don't know, man. 12, 14 bucks, 15. Again, I just picked a seller. I wasn't trying to
I mean, you could get these for $25 for the set for a while there before retirement.
Yeah, I mean, from Target limited. Yeah.
Well, limited, place as many orders as you want.
Well, I also saw someone the other day say Revens were $3 or $4 each in Canada. You know what I mean? So.
All right, 8085.
All right, here we go.
Talking about freak show sets. Yeah, you gotta put Lego in there.
Now I want to see what else there is.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Freak host speeder, come on.
Damn, bro, only $80 shipped. That's not bad at all.
All right, take it away, Cody. I mean, I made fun of this, but
it's in the name. The Freako Speeder, the freaky set, Freako Speeder. I mean, we start with that. We got that Clone Wars style, so that's already a point for a freaky set. But but then we also get that sweet Anakin variant with the parka. He's got the balaclava on. That's pretty sweet. And then we got Tai Sen. Got a sweet alien fig that only came in this set. We get a off-kilter speeder here that we never got again and probably never will see again. It's not your general speeder bike, Luke's land speeder type build. So
yeah. Tyler, agree? I mean, it's grown with it's grown over time, but you know, you were around when it came out, I think.
Yeah.
What'd you think of this one? Like out of left field or what?
Back in the day, I loved it, man. I mean, I truly like. I don't think there's a single set, like retrospectively, that I think was ugly back in like the first, 7-8 years of me collecting. Like, I mean, I bought this happily. I've still got my OG copy, and I mean, it's just like, dude, because like you gotta think about like back in the time, like as much as like you might like roast this set now, like this came out, a year and a half or whatever after the actual episode of Clone Wars, which was just like, it was timely. It's like, they actually like were really getting stuff like, the pirate tank, like it might be weird, retrospectively, but like it came out in conjunction with like right around the time of Pirate Tank in the show, Hondo in the show, Freako Speeder in the show. We got, Tai Sin in the show. Like, it just like, I don't know. So I feel like, if you were, any age, I guess, but like, especially, I guess, a kid growing up in that time, like, you're kind of like, oh shit, like, this was just in a badass episode. Like, here is now the set for it,
Yeah. No, I think it's a great pick, Cody. I was hoping it would come up tonight, but mainly just because it's an oddity. Was it literally in one episode?
Yeah, only in one.
It's just a single episode arc. It wasn't multi.
Yeah, just episode 15 of season 1, Trespass.
There we go.
Specifically.
I swear, if Cooper comments over there, it was actually episode 16. But I think it's 15.
Yeah, I know. What was the rolling TIE fighter? What was that called?
TIE crawler.
Ooh, beautiful set.
What year is that? 09?
7.
I got that for Christmas, whatever year that came out.
Gosh, gorgeous set, man. They just don't make it anymore.
Got the Dark Troopers for the first time.
All right. Little weird, I mean, for you guys that were around back then, it's cool. It just kind of freaks me out to a degree that, like this was accepted and everyone's kind of shitting on the new mashup, like this is again, I wasn't around for this, but take it away. I mean, what was the explanation in universe, Tyler, for this thing?
Thing is, another example, I think this only ever showed up in one page of like a random ass comic book from back in the day. Like, This is definitely not canon.
All right.
But the idea of it is just bananas in my opinion, which I love. And this also reminds me of like, there was a bat tank, bro, from 2006 that also had these treads like that. And it was like a big, like, it was called like the bat tank or whatever. It came with like Bane in there, I think. And like there was even a dino set from like 07 or 06 or whatever. That like same thing. It had like these treads on it. Like I'm a huge fan. Like those 3 sets right there that came out in that era with these treads, like all have like a special place in my heart. And again, I'm a big blue and black tie guy. Like I'm a huge fan. Like I've always just appreciated them, and I think it's like a very dope, like kind of like sub collection to have. And I've been wanting this for this has technically been on my list for like years and years, and I was able to get a really really good, used but like perfectly clean, still shiny, used condition one at Brickworld this year, and
Oh, you did. You got this, right?
Yeah, I got it a brick roll. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I probably put it. I mean, you know, with I've got all the other. All we got to do is just the tie drone. I've still got to disassemble and wash and rebuild, and then everything I've got. You know, all the blue and black ties.
Cody, this qualify for like a freak show set?
Well, yeah, it's straight out of left field. You would never assume that they would, especially in this time frame. You know, 2007. You wouldn't think something like this is coming. That's just blatantly missing from any canon that most people would be familiar with. We got the Shadow Troopers that came with it were exclusive to the set for the time before the Battle Pack came out the next year. But yeah, I mean, it's a tie vehicle in a not space environment, which just in itself is interesting.
Off a page, off a comic book. Wow. Put these in the Mando movie. Yeah.
Honestly, I would not be shocked to see it show up on something like that. Like that would be the ideal sort of thing to just throw one in the background or something.
Well, bro, you know what would be really cool, man, if we find out, you know how like Thrawn is like the maker of like the TIE Defender and like that's kind of hit like it would be really cool, man, if they could tie this TIE crawler. Like, and the thing is, dude, maybe not even to the like it's weird, maybe not to like actual Imperial era, but like it would be cool if like one of those other Shadow Clan guys, like maybe like post episode 6, you know, like in the Remnants era, like, you know, one of those guys commissioned these to be made, and like now it's like, you know, and it would be, you know, an Empire vehicle from, you know, Mando era, and then you kind of put behind like, I don't know, dude, Hux's dad or some shit, you know, make Hux's dad the guy that, you know, gets these made, and you know what I mean, and like put him in the movie.
This would have been perfect for them to bring back for the Rebuild the Galaxy movie, honestly. Like this is the kind of thing that you would bring into that or the show and remake, because there's no way Lego's going to go back and remake this because it hasn't shown up in anything else, which I feel like would have been a great fit for Rebuild the Galaxy, and it would have gave us a shot to get an updated version. Like give us this instead of the X-Wing TIE Fighter mashup.
Bro, dude, I know they should,
or whatever it is.
Dude, it's funny you mentioned that, because here's where we're going next. Boom.
This set was just a
Cooper
fumble, man.
Dude, Cooper, I know you're not actually intending that, dude, but oh my gosh, imagine if like for Rebuild the Galaxy, the 2-pack instead of this garbage on the screen right here. Imagine if we would have got a Rebel Sand Speeder, not the Snow Speeder, the Sand Speeder, with the TIE Crawler.
With the TIE Crawler, my God, that would be so cool.
God, that'd be fucking dope. Excuse my French, but it is.
That would have been awesome. No, that's really good. And yeah, we should look at the Sand Speeder next. But this set, there's so many issues with this set. Like, I get it, you want an X-Wing and a TIE Fighter on shelves, but the price point, the figs, the previous iterations that were out the year before, the number of figs in the set. Yeah. I mean, this one just hurts. If you know anything about Lego and Star Wars and you've been collecting for even a year, this one just hurts. I mean, what's in this? The McDonald's droid? Is that the draw to this set?
I think so. Tyler, you've gone nowhere near this. It's been nowhere near clearance zone, right? You haven't bought this yet?
Just shocking.
Know, and dude, I was already disappointed with it. But...
I believe it's 110, like.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking, so what, the Fang Fighter and TIE Interceptor, they're at what, like 68 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Were they 110?
Target?
No, I think that was a hunch flat.
Hunch flat.
Okay, so those are what, like 33% off?
Yeah.
So what's 33% off this? That's like 70 and change?
Yeah, 33, so like it would be like 77?
80, whatever. Yeah.
I wouldn't do it for that.
Yeah, I do, believe me. I'm waiting for a 5.5 on the price tag, bro. That's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, I mean, if that. I mean, honestly, if that. Like, I might have to grab this thing at $30 for me to care about it.
Where do you stack this on the freak show rankings, though?
I mean, I'm not even gonna say it's freaky. I'm just gonna call it garbage.
Wow.
Like, dude, the McDonald's
it had,
logo,
treads on it,
bananas,
though,
and
would
that's
you
it.
care?
Yes, if it had treads, 100%. But it's not. I wouldn't say this is freaky. This is just an interesting idea that maybe should have just stayed in Lego HQ for this price point.
Dude, all I know, man, is if any one of us were a damn designer in Lego Star Wars for even a year, man, oh my gosh, the stuff on the shelf would be effing legendary. Every kid would be wild.
When it came down to us talking about this, and we just said just swap the fig colors. Give us a white TIE pilot, or an orange and white TIE pilot, and give us a black X-wing pilot. Like, it's that easy. If you just do that, then you get all kinds of interest in this set.
Yeah. No, that's a good point, man. Even that we were talking about a couple months ago, even that would have just helped this set as is.
Like, you should be, when you have this and you're like getting near, okay, we're going to start producing something like it, or whatever step in the process it needs to be at, how is there not someone or a group of people you go to and say, okay, what are the little things we can do to just make it that much better that's not going to blow the cost out of the water?
Bro, a blackout Rebel pilot.
Just put different colors. Like, that doesn't cost you any more money other than, I mean, yeah, you're not going to use that fig in another set, but you're not producing a new mold. You're just printing on a different color.
Dude, and the thing is, like, we know it is possible to have, like, again, Mexico factory or not, like, we know the color is feasible and, you know, to be in mold of, like, you like, because I know, like, I think some other things in the past years, but I think that's primarily, like, on the trans colors and, like, the like some of the pearl gold and like some of that silver stuff that they've done. Like, yeah, like there's some pieces like you just can't do it in a certain color just due to like how fragile it is or whatever, how like prone to, like if it's too thin or whatever. Like, but like we know it's possible for them to do, like orange would work on a TIE fighter helmet.
And
like,
in the same exact wave, we get a white Vader.
Yeah,
so you're already doing the black for white reswap there. So do it for these figs. Give us a reason to buy this.
Bro, if you want to talk, dude, I mean, this is an idea for Ryan, man. I mean, it might be a little late now, but like, I mean, or whoever it was, but like Ryan, I guess, you know, if he's trying to keep up on some, like, imagine if he would have been able to produce, you know, an M&R shop fig, you know, 40, you know, maybe limit 40 per or whatever, 50 per, you know, right on August 1st when these came out. If he would have been able to, you know, mock up a, you know, a black X-Wing pilot and an orange TIE fighter, I mean, that probably would have gone over pretty well.
Let's see.
You know, I think he texted me and he said that he was going to, but he was too busy working on a what is it, a Ahsoka fig that he was trying to drop, but he couldn't get it done. He saw your Thriller and he wanted to make the Ahsoka fig for M&R shop, but
the Ahsoka.
Do you have this one yet, Sean? Are you waiting for a sale or what?
Yeah, no, waiting for a sale. I mean, Tyler, you're king of the deals. I haven't seen this one dip once.
No. Well, I was going to say too, man, when I first saw this in person,
I mean, none of them. I mean,
why is the box
from
so
this
small,
series? Yeah, anything from this series hasn't.
Well,
I
Jedi
like
Bob
20 minutes.
32.
Bob went to 32 on Amazon like once, right?
Oh, and that will shop Disney too, on Disney.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, look, I have no choice. I got to get this thing. I'll do the, you know, hodgepodge mix up thing out of respect, but if they're going on shelves, they're going to go the way God and George Lucas intended, you know.
Just 5 figs. What didn't the other, the iterations before this, was there 3 in each set?
Yeah, there was a problem.
So they cut a fig too.
Well, what was the X-Wing? It was Luke, Leia, Dodonna.
Yep, and Astromech R2 probably.
Really?
Right?
There was 4 in there? Just in the one set.
Had to have been.
What was in the recent tie, Tyler? Just the pilot?
The black
had to be
droid,
3.
the black droid, the regular Stormy, and TIE Fighter.
So we lost 2 figs. We went from 7 to 5.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Any other weird sets? I was in my mind. I glance at some Clone Wars sets, and maybe they're not weird to you, Tyler, but you know, they're
real quick, Sean. Can you answer just private or real? Just that last thing, like just like literally, just give me the gist of it, because I'll say this.
All right.
Okay, like I mean, like, are we talking like within 30? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to bounce.
Well, if anything, I'll do 10 more.
No, it's all good. All right. Yeah.
Because if anything, I do want to show one weekly pickup too, just before.
No, yeah, we'll do that. 75021. We'll pull that up.
201.
Oh, I think I know that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, freak show. Yeah, I mean, kind of. So Locken suggested this. I get it. I mean, there's problems here. Is it freak though? It's what was in the movie.
It's
right?
headless. That's what makes it freak show.
Yeah, I guess, but like,
So
I've always questioned people shitting on this set.
The thing is, it's accurate to what it's representing.
That's what I mean. Like bad movie decision.
I forget which one set we were talking about earlier, but this one also falls victim to history. The ATST that came out before this one was the Rogue One ATST, which was considered to be, and maybe still is, the best ATST they've ever put out.
Yeah.
And I think the price discrepancy between the two is the issue. Because this was
370,
like
40. Yeah.
Just double check here. Let's see. The Rogue One ATST was 40, and this one was also 40, right?
Yeah.
So you're buying one here with no head, and it's the same price as the one that's fully built out. And I mean, there is more pieces trying to build that little platform on top, but just in terms of feeling like you're getting.
Yeah, I do like the little extra. They probably noticed the head was missing, you know. I don't know.
They threw on the elevator.
I mean,
the elevator wasn't enough. That's
I hate
what it
this
comes
movie.
down to.
I hate
yeah.
This, like, I hate everything about it, but like, it looks like the thing in the thing, dude.
Yes.
And it, you know, to me, BB was, for better or not, fucking driving this.
If this was even
like,
$5 cheaper, even $5, then I think it's warranted. But because it was the same price as the Perfection Rogue One ATST, then I think it deserves the
entire subline. Yeah, I mean, it was just like, it's like all of it's bad, but to pick this one, I've seen this one isolated in a lot of chats, you know, I just or comments or whatever, and I'm just like,
it got so much hate.
I'm glad we picked
so
it
much
tonight.
hate.
Yeah, no, it did. But is this a rose-colored thing? Are we lightening up right now? Nodzenheimer says what it's representing was a freak show, like, because the movie was so bad. Tyler, oh wait, Tyler's zooming in. What's up, man? Let's see.
Oh no, I mean, I'm still here. I just, yeah.
No, I want to see it. You got hairy wrists. Let's see what's going on there.
Damn, Sean. No, okay. All right.
Not Lego, not Lego.com.
So yeah, not Lego.com. Does anyone have any guesses? It's a canceled set. Doesn't mean it's Star Wars, but it's a canceled set. Let's see how. I mean, that should give it away. There's only so many of them that you could buy. Does anyone have any?
Is it the Destiny, or not Destiny? Is it the Overwatch set?
We'll have to see this. Let's come on. Cooper should know. I mean, there's only like 5. There's only like 5 cancel sets that in existence.
It's either Overwatch 2, it's the Osprey, or it's the Vegas set. Those
Cooper
are the 3
says
that I
Osprey.
got. There you go.
Final answer.
It is Osprey, isn't it? Yeah,
Yep.
you were after that.
God damn.
I remember.
Here we go. And of course, it's flipped the wrong way. All right, I'm not going to take it out of the bubble wrap, but let's see if I can take it out like this. So look, man, the biggest thing I have with this set. Okay, so I got it for a fantastic. I've wanted this since I even knew it was even coming out before it was even going to get canceled. And I'll say this much: like, this is part of like, you know, the rare and kind of like more unique stuff that I want kind of collection thing. So I got it for a great deal, like probably like $250 under what it should be going for. The only caveat, which is definitely more apparent now that it's in person, and it probably didn't help in shipping, but it's sealed, like, and it's from a very trustworthy seller. Like, I 100% believe it. All the seals look great. It's just one of the bags on the inside. Has it ever happened to anybody? One of the bags on the inside must have somehow broke open, and you can kind of hear a couple Technic pins rolling around in there.
Only in the Jabba's palace, you sold me. You know.
Okay, but all right. Besides that,
no, no. I'm joking. The outer seal was open. You already told me.
So that's one of the only caveats here. So sealed on the outer edge. If I display it, you know, it's not going to like matter per se, but it psychologically it does kind of suck knowing that a bag is open in there, presumably. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks, but for the deal I got it for right now,
so this guy like sound tested that I had one bag open. Did he advertise it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So it was advertised as that. I mean, and again, who really truly knows? I mean, maybe there's not even a bag in there open, but like it's sealed on the outside. I mean, maybe it's just some random ass piece got put in there.
Are you
know, like while they're assembling it
forever, or are you gonna build it?
I'm never gonna build it. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it sealed. So I mean, it's just one of those things. I got it for a great deal now, where even me having to think about, oh, there's a piece in there or a bag open, when I go to sell it, and of course advertise it as that too, like there's enough money, like savings, like baked in. You know what I mean? Where it's if I sell it in 10 years, like I'm fine.
Was it just right place, right time, or were you looking for one?
Kind of right place, right time. I mean,
you've been wanting it for a while.
Yeah, I've been wanting this. Like I said, I mean, I like Ospreys just due to the fact of in MW3, you know, it was a kill streak in MW3. So I've liked Ospreys for over a decade. And again, I wanted this before it even was canceled. Like I would have bought it if it wasn't canceled, but yeah, I got it here. I paid $6.99 for it, so shipped. So, you know, if anyone knows on eBay and stuff, I mean, these go for the market's a little all over the place, but realistically, it's about like an $850, maybe $900.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, there's the pickup, man. I mean, the one Lego thing.
Goddamn,
that's a nice piece.
It is one. I mean, you know, do I have a little buyer's remorse? Like, not really, because like I've been trying to sell so much, and it's like, you know, I didn't really plan on wanting to spend $700 on it, like just to like. But like again, it's one of those deals. Like I've wanted it for so long. Like that's the problem with this hobby, man. Like, you know, you want stuff for so long, and you know, a lot of the stuff we want is multiple hundreds of dollars. But it's like it's just even if you don't want to spend it, if you get a good deal on something that's like unpassable, you know, that good deal might be $200 off what it's going for, but you still got to put out $600. You know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of the biggest thing. Like, this isn't like, oh, you know, $50 and I got it for 20, like, oh, no big deal. But I feel like it's going to be a nice piece in my background, you know, to kind of like, just, you know, like, again, like, I want to kind of move into more of the stuff, like, you know, not for the aspect of like, yeah, there's so many more bigger fish out there, dude. Like I have no I'm not ever going to be in competition with those people, but it's like, even for my own sake, like, I feel like a lot of this regular retail stuff that they come out with just is dust, man. Like, you guys have heard me bitch about this stuff for the last 2-3 years. Like, I have no real care or desire for a lot of this like modern retail stuff. So it's like, if I'm gonna like not really necessarily collect all that, like I don't care about army building 1,000 330. Like, there's just like because like there's 25 other people out there that are gonna army build 50,000. Like it's just like so. It's like I just don't care to do it. And it's like if I'm gonna put my money anywhere, I'd rather kind of put it into like this more unique stuff and like these higher end things that like I've wanted for a long, long time, but like just never really did it because I'm like, you know, let me go, you know, buy 6 of these and 2 of these and buy the new gun, like or buy the new ATT, like. But like I think I'd rather just kind of start getting some of this this other stuff. I mean, it's I don't know. I just find more value in it. You know what I mean? Of just having something I truly do like to say worth more than just 10 things that I could care less about that are worth the same amount, you know?
Yeah.
Well, and you know that's not going to go down in value. So if you ever had
to which again, I mean, I've had
going up.
Yeah, which that's another thing too. It's like, you know, again, like this is going to be sealed in my collection for a decade at least, if not 2030, unless something real bad happens to me. But it's like the money aspect isn't the sole reason why I want it. But like again, like as I've always said, like it helps knowing that like it helps justify, okay, my $700 purchase now is it's not going to be worth $200 in a decade. It's going to be like, oh shit, if I really got to sell it for a medical emergency 10 years from now, it'll be like, oh, maybe it's $2,500. You know what I mean? It's like, I'd rather it be $2,500 than $200. Doesn't mean I'm in it for the money, but it's like, why the F would I want my shit to be worth nothing?
Exactly.
Like it's not. It's like if I want my money to be worth nothing, bro, I go to Steak and Shake and grab a number 7, dude, and waste $6. You know what I mean? Like that because it's $6 I'll never see again. But if I'm gonna buy some Lego, it's like why do I want my collectibles to be worth a nickel in 10 years? I don't.
Well, and that's what's nice about Lego is almost nothing goes down in value, and like you said, even the dustiest stuff, given enough time, it's gonna go up something, whether that's 5% or 100%. Like you don't know, but then something like that, a canceled set, like you're on lock with something like that. That's not just gonna tank out of the blue for no reason. So.
I mean, even in a scenario like I have a feeling. I mean, even in a scenario like this, even if they were to come to their senses and do like another Technic Osprey and like release it, actually, say 5 years from now, like it's still just the fact of like this is like literally a canceled set that's not like it's not even on Bricklink. Like that's how much they want to cancel it. Like it's not supposed to be out there. So it's like I feel like this model itself, like, will forever have that charm of like this is literally canceled, but you could like still a couple shipments made it to Europe and like that's it. Where like I feel like it's always gonna help.
Well, yeah, any variation is gonna keep that value. Like the X-wing that came in the 2-pack back in the day. There's the 7140 and then the 7142 or whatever. 7140 was the original X-wing, and then they released it in the 2-pack in Germany with was it with the A-wing, the Y-wing set? I don't know. It came in the 2-pack, but it was only in Germany, and they switched the set number to 7142. And it's the exact same set, but because there's one number that's different on that set, that one holds a higher value than the original set, just because there's something allocating that.
Well, yeah, and I think I don't know if it was 03, 04, or 05 or whatever, but you look at some of those sets in that era. I think it might have been for, I don't know, it was whatever the year with the Cantina, the OG Cantina, where it's like the box art was like originally intended to be like the black or whatever, but then they had like
black is so good.
But then I mean, whatever way it was, there's a black and a blue box version of that year, and it's like one or the other, is the more sought after.
I think the Dagobah X-wing, I think, also is part of that wave. Of that switch.
Genos Starfighter, I do know that.
Yeah.
So maybe Cooper would know which one's the more sought after. Like
I think black is. I think it's black because that's like it's like anniversary. There's something. I don't know if it could be anniversary because it's so early still, but I think it's the black one. That's the nice one.
Like the one that was harder to get.
I think so. It looks better anyway, so I hope it's the more expensive one.
Yeah, I mean, I see. I almost feel like I think it's. I don't know. I think black. You're right. It looks way better, but in my opinion, I almost think blue might be the more expensive, just due to the fact of like, I don't know. Cooper. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Black. No, okay. Cooper knows. Cooper's right. You're right. Everyone. Okay, but I think blue has. Oh, Babu Frick though, man. Shout out to Babu. Not even Fabu, man. It's just actual Babu here. He says blue box Cantino's worth more. That's interesting. I think blue has a certain charm to it, in my opinion. I do agree. I think black looks objectively better, but I think blue really kind of
see. But it wasn't just a color switch. It was like a complete art switch. Original trilogy edition is what the black box art is allocated as. But it's not just a straight color switch. Like it's an actual art change.
Let's see. I mean, they share the same set number. Okay, here's the blue, and then you're saying,
yeah. If you just look Lego 4501 on Google Images, you can see each.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, that black is way better. I like how it fills up the entire.
Mm-hmm.
And then it has, dude. Oh my gosh, I kind of forgot.
I agree. The blue is a nice punch, but the actual because it's like full box for the black one.
Yeah, dude. That's a gorgeous box art there, man. Wow.
You got the sand red land speeder. Man, I remember ripping into that set.
Sand red, man. Most underappreciated color of all time.
Bring it back.
All right, Tyler, you have another stream to get to, or what? What's happening with the city stream?
Yeah, no,
Did anyone realize there's no sets coming out tomorrow, or?
No, there are. People even in this chat said, yeah, they're securing X-Men Mansion and everything, yeah.
Oh, so it comes out the first for VIP, or?
I mean, yeah, I guess he said all of them too. He said all of them, but like I know at least even some people here said X-Men Mansion came out. So I mean, there's dropping today.
X-Mansion and Botanical, those are the two.
Yeah, I saw the fourth, but again, VIP.
We get the premium access, Sean.
Goddamn. All right, so you're gonna jump over there. We should transfer. Somebody told me how you could do that. We could raid city. How do we do that?
Can you raid on YouTube?
True, bro. Yeah. How do? Yeah, Sean.
No, it's true. Moments. Oh my God, dude. All right.
How to raid?
Tell me how to do it. But before we do, we're gonna wind it down. Tyler, I swear to God, I clicked my one YouTube tab and this is what I saw.
Oh my gosh.
Straight up.
No.
Oh
free. Pictures are free. Anytime at a convention, if you see me, say hi. You can chat. I'll take a picture. Or I'll sign whatever you
This
want.
is the most out of character thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Of anyone do, right?
I thought
here, can we just
he is so buttoned up. I eat my butter noodles, I eat my chicken nuggets, this and that. Like there's no way that I would ever bet that this would happen.
All right. Let's ignore the costume for 10 seconds. Okay. Look over his left shoulder. You see that? It's Yavin. And he's telling me he doesn't love it, but it's like featured, Like I'm more concerned about that.
It's a tall set and he has a tall space in his shelf.
No, fuck off. The guy literally has access to any set in the world.
His dad came over and his dad put that on the shelf. Zavi sent it to him for free and he's required to display it.
Zavi died in 2021. We all know that. The hell? He's got old school jobs down there. I mean, this is the most interesting thing. Is that Ahsoka on his mic stand?
Sure is.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, he's got Fortnite sets on the bottom right there, and he doesn't play or care about Fortnite.
I apologize for trying to distract from this.
I had to really make sure they wanted me to do that. And so, yeah, if you want me to sign something, a Lego set, a Lego figure, you know, I will do that for you. The only thing, of course, is that you have to buy a ticket, which I think for these brick conventions is $15 per session. And then if you use code MNR3, $3 off. So, like, pretty reasonably affordable at $12. So I'm really stoked to see some of you guys over the next couple of weeks.
It is extremely funny when it's paused, and it's 10 times funnier when he starts talking
I'll have
and
the
moving.
link with information in the description.
Oh my God, Tyler, this is Tyler has no comments for the first time in his life. Look at him.
We need Thriller next
year.
Dude,
you
better
guys
be blue.
Saw, I mean, my real-time comments to Ryan right here on the stream. It was bizarre. Yeah. But we'll figure it out. I'm going to grill him hard. I'll tell you that. Not tomorrow, next day. Saturday, I'll be there. We got a request from Jake's Bricks and Picks. Tyler, dress up as Ayla Secura. What do you think?
Wild, man. I'm going to dress up as anybody, bro. Actually, I would not do that. I would dress up as Padme, but no, I would not do that.
If you were to do a woman character, you'd do Padme, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'd do Genos as Padme, yeah.
Guy character, Kylo, probably.
I mean, I would prefer Anakin, but like, I don't know, like, but I'd probably go Kylo just to be able to have a helmet on, and I'd look more accurate to Kylo in a helmet than Hayden Christensen, you know, unmasked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Or Kymir, bro.
Oh, Christ. All right. Closing comments. Anybody?
Here's Cooper's cards that he's going to get.
Oh, okay.
It's a freaky night.
Cody, anything else? I feel like we got it done. I mean, I was admittedly hoping to get into more freak, just general Lego releases, but I think we all know what they are.
I mean, freak is kind of a general, wide net. Kind of be what you want it to be, and I think we went with the direction tonight, and
hence the way to announce a show. But yeah,
I think we delivered.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Pickups. Did I?
You moved that shelf.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tyler, look, we're getting up. We're building up.
Oh yeah.
Gonna get one more in there.
Let's see. Oh, I built the. I extracted the fig out of Tanif hallway. Ended up building it 2 days ago. Is that it? Yeah, it looks about right.
Fives.
Yeah, I got the 5s months ago. Built it last night actually, and enjoyed it. But yeah. Dressing the X-Men.
Can't crack the seals on that baby.
No.
Yo, Brickshell needs to make a case for that, dude, so we can both get one.
What, for the X-Wing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
like a case to put the sealed set in, or a case to put the build set in.
Sealed set.
Oh, this is a change. X-Wing, but then Tyler, you see what's above the X-Wing right here?
Yeah, the palace.
Yep, exactly.
Mall heart.
Yep. The Tyler Palace is in progress. Bag 1, happy to report, Tyler, the bag that was opened, no missing pieces.
Sweet, so then you're solid. The rest of it, yeah. The rest of it's all good.
Yep. So. But other than that, no new pickups. But I expect next week going to the Greenville Ryan Lego convention thing. So I'll pick up something. It's
Are you looking for anything?
Yeah, I'll put the APB out right now. I want. I have a used copy that I got for $100, but I want a factory fresh sealed copy of Endor Bunker.
Oh,
that's a nice box.
So Tyler, the problem with that one is we could have Chrome Evade.
Yeah, 2009, yeah.
And so it almost pisses me off because like people have undoubtedly weighed them by now, right?
I mean, I know weighing battle packs was possible back in the day, but honestly, I don't. And I know that information's out there, like it's in like videos of people doing it from 15 years ago. So it's like, you know, new people could at least look it up and try it. But on the bigger sets, I don't really know if any. I mean, I would assume some people have tried to do it, but like the accuracy with those bigger sets and like I don't think there's any like documented videos of people doing it from 15 years ago. So I'm not too sure on that.
It's harder with bigger sets because it can vary based on the amount of glue they use to seal the boxes. Sometimes changes. So you can get like if you're only looking for the difference of whatever the weight in grams of the poly bag for the fig.
Yeah.
I don't know that you would be able to know for sure that it was in there just based on weight.
Cooper said take it through TSA. You can actually, I mean, that'd be pretty incredible, man. Take it through TSA and have them look at it.
What, from the guy I buy it from at a table? It's not realistic. Maybe in Alaska. I don't know. But
I guess real quick too, I did get this was the third one that came
yeah, you got the Sith one.
Cooper says those are the only 3 that exist, so
good. All right, so yeah, because I tried to look more for a Clone Wars one, I couldn't find it.
I thought there was one, man.
Then I got some bags of kids.
Hey.
The Tanu guys.
There's no nubs in there.
Yeah, sadly no nubs. So that's all my Lego for the week. I've spent a little too much money on Pokemon, but I'll save that for a different time. One too many PSA 10 Japanese level X cards. I'll say that much.
Jeez.
That'd be a good show topic. Lack of PSA 10, whatever the equivalent is for Lego sets. It's not really happening.
Well, you guys know that I have that PSA 10 Lego Star Wars trading card, right? Or PSA 8.
Yeah, no, you have the 8, but I'm saying like a freshy Ewok Vil. Like, what would that go for?
Like PSA graded in a 10?
Yeah.
See, with boxes, man, my biggest thing is like you'll never like I don't know, even PSA themselves. Like I don't know, there's a part of me that like thinks like you'll never actually truly know if that thing's like factory sealed or not in the inside. So it's like you could just be PSAing a damn empty box with wood chips in the inside of it. Like, I just don't feel like how that would necessarily bring up the value all that much. Like, sure, maybe to the right big fish, maybe an extra $100, for a perfect condition 10 out of 10 PSA 10 box. But like to the normal collector, like honestly, man, I'd rather just like not buy it for extra inflated in a PSA and just get like a brick shell case for $40 and put my seal set in there.
Yeah.
More, dude. I mean, when are we gonna get the dude? When's Cooper and Ryan and Maddie and all them gonna start sending in submissions to PSA with all these hollows, man? Like, I feel like I'm surprised more people like haven't not even just for value's sake. I'm surprised people haven't just done that for like fun. You know what I mean? Just like spend $100, grade 10 cards, and just like see what you get. You know what I mean? Like I might do it.
I think it's just intimidating. Especially with their new pricing and everything, figuring all that out, packing them up correctly, sending all that stuff in the mail, and praying it doesn't get lost or left out in the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why, dude, Ryan should have like a service, man, where and Ryan would be able to do that. I mean, he's got the manpower and everything and the fan base, like to be like, and like even like when he just pulls for people like on his streams, like he should literally just set it up where like I don't know, every once a month he compiles everyone's things and does like a big 400 card submission. And obviously like he gets commission off the fact of like us paying him to do the labor, but like you just do it all at once and then that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, because like card shops do that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They'll just send in bulk submissions, and
even GameStop does that shit now. You see that?
Do they?
Yeah, bro. If you go into, there's like 10 GameStops trying it out now, like in like New Jersey and stuff. Like if you go, you can actually have them send in yourself the PSA for you.
Well, and with Ryan, it'd be interesting because he's the one that's pulling the cards, so you wouldn't even have to send them into him. He would just already have them.
Yeah, yeah. No, you would literally just put them to the side and just do it. Yeah. I really feel like that'd be something that he could do. And I know for a fact, I think at least how it was for a while there. I mean, if you send in enough of them, you know, you get some sort of bulk rate, I think, right? I mean, if you're sending in 500 at a time.
Yeah. Well, there was a while there was like different levels of membership you had to sign up for. I don't know if you still have to do that, but you would get different discounted rates. But I just remember it was crazy for a while over COVID.
The Logan Paul
keep up, and it was like, I don't even remember what it was, but I feel like it was like $30-$40 a card.
Well, dude, I remember for a little bit there too. I don't know if they still do it. It was like they would also, on top of like the grade cost, like they would like ask for like, I think anything over like $5,000, it would be like you also have to pay them like 1 or 2% of the projected value of the card they graded. Like, am I right? I think so. Like, does anyone know in the chat? Like, I'm pretty sure I heard that right. Like, you know, if you sent in a base set Charizard, you know, that and I was kind of, I didn't really think about it at the time, but like retrospectively, I'm thinking like, you know, if the value between a 9 and a 10 is like 50K to 300K at the time, like why would they not just give that dude a 10 and then just literally, if they're getting 2% of that, just rake another $6,000 from that guy? You know what I mean? Like, why would they not do that?
They were making money hand over fist, man. They just kept, those prices kept going up and up and up, and the wait times were just months and months out.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I think we're good. Teaser for everyone who's stuck around. When are you gonna announce the major announcement? Next week? 2 weeks? What are we doing?
At the very least, we can announce next week.
All right.
And in an ideal world, we would launch next week, but I'm thinking we're gonna launch the week after.
All right.
But we should be able to announce next week.
All right, boys. Stay tuned. Very exciting news coming right here to ACOB. Oh, what was that? Tyler, look at this. Do it again.
Is it the thing I've seen, Sean?
I just found this piece here.
Oh.
Where's my camera? I can't find my camera.
Bro, Sean, this has been quite a long time in the damn making. I feel like you sent a picture of this like a week after Brookworld, didn't you?
Couple weeks after.
Yeah, a couple. So next ACOB release, stand by.
Here, I'll end off on.
Damn.
The first one I've got, bro. I mean, because I sold all my entire Pokemon collection pretty much last month. So I kind of like just get rid of all the junk I don't want. And now the new thing I'm doing is I'm trying to get all 83 level X's in a Japanese 10. So that's the start, man.
Big Gliscor fan?
Not really. It was just the cheapest one I found, dude. I literally went on eBay and I shot like literally 50 offers that were like just low ball.
Yeah.
Bro. Like these are like 80 to 120 bucks, most of them. I was shooting like 40s and 50s to everyone, and one guy
who bites.
Yeah, I'll take it, dude. For I think it was 54 shipped.
Damn. So for Tyler, for Cody, for Brent from Brent's Bricks, for Ryan from M&R Productions, on the cell phone, driving furiously, Ahsoka. I am Sean the Right Way, and this thing right here has been a couple of brickheads. Yeah. We'll see you right here next week. Couple of shows. Peace.